Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello people and welcome to MHF. And I haven't done content in about 24 hours. Big up everybody that is here. I see that Liverpool won. I see that Liverpool won 3-0. I think Salah was man of the match. We got Souls here with us. Of course, talking all things. Arsenal play Wigan tomorrow. Man City won 2-0 earlier today. Chelsea won 4 yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So, listen, the cups, the FA Cup, everyone wants the FA Cup. Of course, it's the trophy that everyone wants. Of course, I see a lot of people in the chat are riled up about Inter. Anyway. Bro. No, whatever. If anyone wants to ask a question, they can. How are your souls, bro, Habibi? I haven't seen you for ages.
Bro, honestly, I'm good, man. I'm good. It's the end of the season now, so we're just
Still February. What end of the season? We still have 3 months or something.
Yeah, I mean, every game feels like it's the end of the season now. There's no,
You know,
there's no
every
room
game
for-
feels like the end of the world for Arsenal.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Every game look like the end of the world. You know what I mean?
Honestly, it was I'm doing good, wallah. Like the first half of the season, I was very happy. And then City signed Semenyo and Gay, and now they're high flying, and now we're deciding.
You're not happy. You're not happy.
I'm worried, but I'm still.
You are worried. Oh my word! Really?
But I'm confident, though. I'm still confident. I still think we'll win the league. But you
But you are worried.
No, I'm worried. No, of course. No, I'm worried because I feel like I have a right to be worried only because you cannot rewrite history. That's
What does that mean?
reminding people. Like you cannot rewrite what's happened in the past with this team.
It's a City fan joining more?
No, Allah. All of them are like, I'm out for dinner. I'm out. I'm watching somebody. I'm just like this. 4 of them that are out.
But yeah, no, look, I think it's I'm doing good, alhamdulillah. How are you guys?
Wallahi,
Thanks for
alhamdulillah,
the
I'm
invite
fine.
on the channel.
Wallahi, I'm fine, Habib. I'm all right. We won against Juventus. Finally, they're getting a taste. We just got like 1% of the payback. We got a decision going our way. From the referee's angle, it looks like a foul. They cannot VAR yellow cards. However, I actually believe. Listen, the only game, guys, that I watched from the FA Cup is Newcastle Aston Villa, just to be honest. And if anyone is moaning and complaining about VAR, the Newcastle Aston Villa game is why you should all be praying, making dua, and absolutely thanking God that VAR was introduced. Because if these referees are left to ref games on their own, broski,
Agree.
Aston Villa goal was offside. Newcastle was supposed to have a penalty, right? There was tons of decisions that were completely wrong in the game. Offsides are wrong. Everything is wrong. The referee is calling things wrong. You need VAR in the game, and it's literally there wasn't VAR, but there is no VAR in this round of the cup, and you can tell the amount of okay, Marmoush scored today, should have been a goal. He's onside by about 2 yards, got chopped up because the referee decided to raise the flag. You can tell that you need VAR. It's literally, you need VAR. And it's very obvious today. But listen, let's start by Liverpool. And I, to be honest with you, I had the game on the side, but I didn't watch it. I was watching Inter Juventus. I watched the highlights. Salah man of the match. Salah man of the match. That cushion to Szoboszlai is with the right foot is top notch. He won the penalty fair and square, scored it emphatically. He was. I watched the highlights only, to be honest with you, but Brighton played well, and this is what we say. I'm gonna say the only thing that stood out to me. Okay, guys, there's a play I want to ask Hossam about and everyone in the chat. So Van Dijk plays a long ball. Kirkis gets it, chops 2 defenders back, and then he tries to shoot with the right foot. Fantastic. And then it's blocked. So I do it again, and it's offside, yes. And then I see who's blocking the fucking shot, and it's Gakpo. Ya habibi, طب ما خلاص move away.
It's funny they accuse me of a Gakpo agenda.
Because I've looked at Gakpo and I'm like, broski, Gakpo, what are you doing, habibi? That cross from Kirkis is good. I need Curtis Jones in the summer to join Inter because we got him with open arms. We have
That's
him
why
with
I
open
begged
arms.
for him 2 games in a row.
I really hope that Slot stays forever at Liverpool and he doesn't like Curtis Jones playing him at right back and all this stuff and not starting him in the middle. I want Curtis Jones at Inter, inshallah, in the summer. Here we go. 35 million pounds. We absolutely get Curtis Jones in the summer, inshallah. Inshallah. Slot stays. And by the way, Slot is doing his best Ten Hag impression. Back-to-back wins now. Away the last game week and today. You know what I mean? Are you ready? What are you doing? I don't know what you're watching. I'm gonna wake up still on the final. It's not played. I muted you. I don't know what you're doing here. Why are we listening to my rant? I'm happy, man. We won. Why I'm listening to you?
You're not listening to me. You're listening to
Why
you.
I'm listening to me? We're like, well, we won today. It's great. It's great.
It's 5-0.
So I don't know what is this.
It's a 5-0. It's a 5-star performance by PSG. I don't know.
I don't know why are you playing this.
Shit. It's 5-0.
Why are you saying you want Slot to stay forever?
Because I want Curtis Jones.
So you can take Curtis Jones without Slot staying forever.
ما هو حبيبي ما هو he doesn't like.
So this guy wants me to be depressed. بالله عليك.
Yeah, حبيبي Curtis Jones ما هو if Slot stays he doesn't like Curtis Jones. Right? So Curtis Jones is gonna ask to go. No, we take
Slot is gone in this. أريحك. The only way Slot is staying in the summer is if we win the Champions League.
No, no.
And if we win the Champions League, I will celebrate the shit out of it. I'll make Slot stay عادي.
Guys, here is the deal. So, Liverpool are gonna make 3rd or 4th. They're gonna reach a quarter-final or semi-final of the Champions League. He's gonna win the FA Cup and he's gonna stay in his job because they're gonna say
agree.
him.
I think that's what will happen as well.
Such a, the problem is, okay, you say all this, right? I'll give you a very plausible scenario.
Yes.
The draw, Liverpool draw City away in the FA Cup. Yalla, who's gonna win the FA Cup?
No, who tells you that you're gonna draw? See, why you're assuming
who
that?
tells you we're gonna get the easy draws? See,
you're gonna get. No, but I'm telling you, you're gonna win the FA Cup.
The only way that Slot stays is legit if we win the Champions League.
No, the only way. Okay, the only way that is sure he's gonna stay.
Yeah,
but there are other ways. But the board might decide to stay with him.
I disagree. If a name like Enrique becomes
I mean Enrique is not available, and then Enrique got schooled yesterday.
I agree with
Musa Tamari.
Big up Jordanian winger, man.
Moose,
Scored
Big him
against
up,
man,
big him
he
up, big him
schooled
the
up.
only
shit
winger
out
to
of-
give Nuno Mendes a very tough game.
But the guy schooled Nuno Mendes and Pacho yesterday. He schooled him.
Yeah,
Moose
we
at
didn't
the
expect him.
left foot. He's
Hey,
like,
Jordan
he's
gonna
so
win the
fucking,
World Cup, man. Let's go. We're gonna
he's
do
so
it, bro.
fucking silky, bro, with the with
No,
that
but-
left
but-
foot, bro.
Yeah, but look, I agree with Mo. I think if you win the FA Cup, which I think you have a high chance of doing, then I don't see how the board will go. He just won a Premier League for us. He's got us into the later stages of the UCL. He's won us a trophy. He'll give him another year.
Yeah,
I don't think he
bro,
leaves.
he said it. So who do Liverpool think they are? They won one league title in 30 years. Now he won him the second.
Yeah.
Like, and if he wins him in 2 years, if he wins him an FA Cup and a Premier League, and then people say that's a failure,
You're saying
But
this while smiling. Why are you smiling, Tayyip? Can I know?
because that's the reality. Tell me that's not true.
No, it's the
Tell me
truth,
that's
though.
not true.
Okay,
Tell
I'll
me
tell
that's
you why
not
it's
true.
not true. Okay, I'll
Yeah,
tell you why
Habib,
it's not true.
If I told you,
Tayyip,
let me
have
ask-
Liverpool ever in our lifetime spent the amount of money that we spent in
yeah,
the
but the
summer?
squad is thin. But let me
But
ask you
here's the
something.
thing. Okay,
But
Mo,
you didn't-
stop the sarcasm. Billah عليك, stop the sarcasm. Listen.
Well,
the
I'm
reason why I
not.
say
I'm
that-
not sarcastic.
You're being sarcastic. Don't say wallah, you're smiling. The
Yeah,
reason why
Habibi, I'm not being
That-
sarcastic.
you need to understand all this,
Sarcastic.
all this, like Liverpool don't do this and Liverpool don't do that. It was changed in the summer.
No,
Yeah,
no, hold on.
my whole lifetime, we never spent money. This is the first summer where we spend money.
Actually,
like
Liverpool, by the way, fuck all of this. Actually, in Slot's tenure, Liverpool didn't back him. Actually, Slot, if I told you that there is a new manager coming into Liverpool, he's going to spend 2 years, wins you a Premier League and a Champions League, and in 4 transfer windows, you're going to spend 425 million or 30 million pounds, 450 million. That's 225.
Do you know what's
Arsenal
more
spend
interesting?
110.
why is
agree.
Wash Salah putting up better numbers than Bukayo Saka? Let's ask the
See,
real
hold on. Why are you moving
That's
on to
the
Arsenal?
real
But why are you
question.
deflecting? on
I'm
it?
gonna have a question. By the way, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Saka has been getting it easy this season. Saka has been getting by easy this season.
Yeah, this is
By
the
the
real
way,
conversation.
All this world class thing, world class that he's world class, he's not world class. Bro,
Even I put him as world class, by the way.
He is world
Broski.
class, though. But he is world class.
well, that's
I don't
why people
understand
don't
what's the
want Arsenal to win the Premier League. It's like
No, no,
the
but I'm sorry.
arrogance.
No,
Stop
no,
being
hold on.
arrogant. Stop
No,
being
no, how am I
arrogant.
being arrogant?
Stop being arrogant. Stop
How am I
being
being
arrogant.
arrogant? The data and his performances, the guy's been carrying
Data.
us for 4 years.
Indeed.
I actually want to tell Arsenal fans how disrespectful of you guys to turn on Bukayo Saka after he's carried our football club for 4 years. 4 years he's been carrying us, putting in world-class performances. They started saying to him, "Oh, we want to see Bukayo Saka in the Champions League." The first season he played in the Champions League, he scored against Bayern. He scored against every top team. He scored against PSG.
But I'm
he
gonna
scored against
have
Real
something.
Madrid.
Great. Don't give me individual games. Don't give me moments and stuff like this.
I'm giving you all the games.
I'm gonna.
I'm giving you all the games.
But I'm gonna tell you something. So you gotta be on. Okay. Honest conversation. I actually was thinking about this morning, and I'm like, this is the time where Saka has to step up, and Odegaard and these guys. This is the time. Gabriel, Rice. Okay, Rice saved you yesterday. Rice literally saved you from a loss. Yes, he literally took the ball off the guy's foot yesterday. He made a 50-yard run to covered ground. So Rice is great, right? If you want to talk about reality, this is it. This is Saka's time now because Madueke, he gotta go.
Attack to a league title last
I'm
year.
sorry. This is Saka's
Why?
time. I'm sorry. Saka's time is now. Last 12 games, 14 games. How many games? 12 games left.
12
Right, in
games
the league?
left. Yes, correct.
Saka's time now. Saka's
Hold
time
on, I
is
don't
now.
get why you're acting like what Mo's saying is crazy.
No.
After Brentford, you were cussing the player.
I'm not saying that.
Saka, it's Saka's time. You cannot be. I'm sorry. World class, fine. Over the last 3-4 years, even though last season he was injured, right? So the 2
3
seasons.
months. Yes.
So, okay. So Saka, you are labeling him world class because of the 22-23, 23-24. Am I wrong? These are the 2 seasons.
And he had periods last season where he was very good, carrying us as well. Playing at a world class.
Everyone has periods. Like there's a Morgan Rogers has a lot of good periods. Like it's like
What do
you
you
gotta
mean?
show consistency. You gotta show consistency.
He was world class in the Champions League last year. He scored against. He scored against every top team.
Okay, not everyone, guys. This world class.
No.
Not everyone that perform. Let me just talk. Not everyone. I'm not saying Saka's a bad player. Not everyone that performs in good games, on big games, is work. You gotta perform in big games consistently. Like Valverde has fantastic games, by the way, in Champions League against big teams. Like, by the way, there is a lot of players in the world that perform well in big games.
Are you? No. Mo, on serious, are you being serious? The definition of world class is if you're one of the best players.
No. That's not the definition. Say it
okay,
with me.
My definition. My definition.
My definition.
No. And in my opinion, it's the universal definition of world class is being one of the best players in your position in world football. Last season, he was one of the best wingers in world football. He was amazing in the UCL. Every top team. Why you guys just have? And also, why
I don't have an agenda against Saka. I like Saka. I don't have an agenda.
I'm not saying you do. I'm saying a lot of fans do. I'm saying a lot of fans have an agenda
against Saka. None of us do. Not me or Mo.
Is your question why has he been bad this year, or are you questioning his overall ability?
Habibi Mahonta, you cannot be labeled world class forever. You gotta perform. You gotta show it. Like you having 2-3 good seasons, unless you retire. Like for example. Is Cristiano Ronaldo world class now?
No.
Why?
Is Mohamed Salah world class now?
No.
Oh, that's fine. Then I'll happily sit there and say.
However, hold on. So here, this is genuine conversation. If Mohamed Salah continue in this trajectory of being good, only good and average, his world class years ended last season, right? Yes, Mohamed Salah to keep the same. It's like a Michelin star. Being world class is like a Michelin star. Genuinely. By the way, if people know what a Michelin star is being world class is like a Michelin star. You earn the Michelin star. Right?
You have to maintain it.
Exactly. Otherwise, yes, you were a Michelin star. You were a world class player. You were a Michelin star chef. But that wouldn't stay with you forever.
I can't come to you. You're making beef Wellington, and then 2 months later you're making burgers, and you.
But that's not my point.
My point about world class is that I cannot name a player world class forever. Hazard was world class at Chelsea. He's not going to be world class. Like Hazard time at Real Madrid cannot be named. Oh yeah, he's a world class player. Look at what he did in Chelsea. But you have to maintain the same level of cooking. Otherwise, that Michelin star is gone, right?
No. I agree with you.
You see, like Sam said it, you have to be one of the best in 2-3 years. Okay, but you're not gonna gain that world class label forever, especially if you're 25 years old. This is the time, in my opinion, forget world class or not world class. This is the time the Arsenal fans, right, need to turn into their world class players to actually calm them down, win them the league. This is it.
I agree.
By the way,
and I said this.
Arteta has done everything. Yeah.
No, I don't think he's done everything. But I'm one of the people that after the Brentford game, I came out and said these players have let us down. And in my opinion, our attackers, and I said this on Hussam's stream, have been rubbish all season. That's just the honest truth of it. Madueke's been poor all season. Trossard's been poor. Martinelli's been poor. Saka's been poor. All of our attackers have been underperforming, and we've been relying on set pieces and 1-0 wins, and we've been relying on defensive performances to carry us throughout the season. And all of these games where we haven't created chances, we haven't scored goals. I keep saying this to Arsenal fans. We have a quality issue going forward. Our attackers are not good enough, and that's the honest truth. Because ultimately, when I look at Liverpool's attackers,
what do you mean good enough?
Like, in my opinion, individually, these players that we have in attack aren't individually good enough.
Is Saka part of them?
Yes, Saka's included. This season, Saka's been poor, very poor. But what I'm saying is when you look at our attack and you compare it with Liverpool's attack or City's attack, I'm sorry, but you can't have Martinelli, Trossard, Gyökeres, who's been poor, Havertz, Jesus. All of these guys should have been sold a long time ago. Martinelli and Trossard should have been sold in the summer. We was looking for a left winger in the summer. Everyone said
Sols, can I ask you a question عن جد? No bullshit. I'm actually going to legit ask you a question right now. Would you take in this next 12 games this current version of Salah over some of your forwards?
No.
You wouldn't?
Because I think Salah's been poor, very poor this season. Very, very poor. And I think Trossard's outperforming him this season. I think
They have the same exact amount of GA in the Prem.
Martinelli's been outperforming him in the UCL, in my opinion, because Martinelli's actually good in the
Can
UCL.
we stop this conversation about UCL? Can we stop this
Why?
bullshit conversation
Why,
about
but hold on,
UCL?
but why is it bullshit? No,
Can
I'm
we
sorry,
stop this
why is it bullshit?
conversation
Big
about
facts.
bullshit?
No.
Bullshit.
Martinelli's been performing in the UCL.
This bullshit conversation about this
How
guy
is it
performs in the
bullshit?
UCL, hence I'm keeping him.
He has.
Souls, you know what? You guys are doing similar to what Inter fans do with me with Lautaro Martinez. You know?
Hold on, why is everyone laughing? I don't understand. He's been good in the
Because
UCL. Why is that not a fact?
Because you played 8 games. He scored goals, yes. For me, I get what you're saying. He has been good in Champions League, scored goals here and there. You watch Martinelli with your eyes.
Yeah, I do.
And I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna ask you a straight question, Souls.
Honestly, I love Mo. The way that his face switched up, just like this, his face switched
Because
up.
it's Lautaro
but-
all
Yeah,
again.
Martinelli
It's
used to
Lautaro.
get
No,
It's
you're
Lautaro again.
not gonna discredit him.
Guys,
You're not gonna discredit his UCL.
It's not about
performances. You're not gonna do
discrediting.
it.
It's not about discrediting. I'm gonna see. There is a very simple question I ask people, and people actually, when they answer it, people know exactly what I'm talking about. Is Martinelli Arsenal's level if they are one of the best teams in the world? Souls. It's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no question. Is
you repeat the
Martinelli Arsenal's level if Arsenal are one of the best teams in the world? Like, forget banter Arsenal.
No, he's not.
That's it.
That's it. And I
So
agree.
beating around the bushes, and he has been scoring some goals. You know what? You know, I'm gonna tell you the difference between you. I'm gonna tell you the difference between you and Don Hussam. I'm gonna tell you the difference between you and Don Hussam.
Big difference.
Okay?
Yeah,
Liverpool. I'm gonna tell you, Allah. I'm gonna tell you. It's not crazy. This is the
No,
difference between.
but I have to be able to
It's not
respond afterwards. Go on.
Yeah, you can respond. Don Hussam, his team won the league last season. You come to the channel and say, Hussam, has Gakpo and Diaz and Nunes been good? Not really, even though Diaz had like 15 GA in the league and Gakpo had 12, like 18, some kind of shit like this, you know, numbers like this. Sam, do you think that Liverpool's level is Gakpo as a starter left winger or Diaz? No, even though they won the league. He doesn't defend them and say, but they were good in the game against blah, 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 but they were good here. It's all about you thinking that your team is the best team out there.
Okay.
And you need the best players in your team.
Okay, now can I ask you a question?
And then when
Yes.
you lose, you
No. Hold on. Let me ask you one question.
both, bro.
Hold on. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can me saying Martinelli isn't good enough at Arsenal's best and he needs to be sold mutually exclusive to me saying he also had good performances in the UCL this season?
So
Can
what
both be
is
true?
what is the
No, can both be
underlying
true?
meaning? What? Yeah.
There's no
what's-
underlying meaning.
So
It's
what is
a
the
separate point.
underlying? What's the underlying? Sorry.
Mo
So
is
what's
right.
the-
There is an underlying meaning.
What is
There's
the
no underlying
underlying?
meaning.
Why?
For you there is.
What is the underlying intention behind that statement?
I'll
There
tell
is
you
an
what it is.
underlying statement behind.
There's an
By the way,
there's an
I'm gonna
underlying
tell you
statement if you're looking for it.
I'm gonna tell you something. Someone stating a fact on any discussion, by the way, facts are not just abstract. Like, it's not just a fact. Facts in discussions and debate, they have an intention behind them. If I tell you, by the way, Sanchez is better than Donnarumma in the air, there is an underlying statement here. There is an intention that the underlying is that Sanchez, in aspects of being a goalkeeper, is better than Donnarumma, for example. It's a fact. I stated the fact. But there is something behind the fact.
Yeah, okay, but can I land? Can I land my point? And I'm going to say
Yes.
it very clearly. Martinelli is not good enough to be a left winger for Arsenal. I said in the summer we needed to sell him to buy a better left winger.
So we agree.
Okay, hold on. We agree on that point. And I've been saying that for years. The point that I'm making, though, is you can say a winger is not good enough and he needs to be sold. But when you ask me how he's performing this season, I can say he's been crap in the league. Overall, he's been crap. But I'm not going to discredit the hard work and good performances he's had in the UCL. These things can all be true. It doesn't mean because I think a player should be sold that I can't credit him for good performances against top teams in the Champions League. I feel like what you guys are saying is disingenuous. Here
is my opinion about this, okay? And I'm gonna read the super chats after this. Here is my opinion about this. The way Arsenal play in the Champions League, the way you open teams up, the way teams come at you, if you had Semenyo, if you had Justin Kluivert, if you had Cody Gakpo, if you had anybody, I believe they would have had the same goals for Arsenal.
We don't know
It's
that.
the same. I'm going to tell you exactly what I mean by this. Inter, for example, Lautaro scores tons of goals, right? Right? Tons of goals, Lautaro Martinez, right? But Lautaro Martinez is a flat track bully. So if Inter had another striker instead of Lautaro, that striker might have scored the same amount of goals in these shit games. And I'm not saying that the Champions League is shit games. I'm just giving the example. It's the way you play. Madueke can score goals. I judge the Arsenal winger when you are full throttle playing. Would you start Lautaro Martinelli in a Champions League quarterfinal or a semi-final, trusting Martinelli to be your main winger? No, you wouldn't, because he's not good enough. He's not good enough.
I agree with that. No, but I agree with that. But that doesn't change the fact that he played well against the team that he played well against. Mo, you cannot ever convince me that you can say a winger is not good enough, but not also praise him for the things he does well. Just because you think a player is bad, like for example, Hussam thinks Salah hasn't been good enough this season. Hussam thinks Salah's been bad this season. If I ask Hussam how did Salah play in today's game, is he going to go, I'm not going to talk about that because he's been bad.
No, he was amazing in today's game.
Oh, okay. So you're allowed to praise him for the individual performances that he plays well in.
Correct, 100%.
Which is exactly what I'm doing. So don't
But
try and argue.
when Mo's saying the underlying thing, when
There's
we're
no
talking
underlying
about
thing.
Martinelli, look, here's the thing. When you say, I know exactly where you're coming from. When Mo says like there's an underlying meaning to it, he's saying as soon as we bring up Martinelli and you go like Martinelli's been good in the Champions League, you're leaving in your mind. I think there is a hope that he might come back to the level that he once was.
That's
I
it.
think he should be sold.
I know that.
Okay, but I think he should be sold. So that ends that whole underlying argument.
Fair enough.
Let me
You
read
know
the
what I mean?
super then.
Yeah, go on.
Let's not pretend Saka has ever been world class.
That's just incorrect. That's just a silly point because Saka has been world class for a number of seasons and he's proven that he's been one of the best wingers in the world. His numbers have proven it. The 22-23 season, 22-23, 23-24, the guy was scoring against big teams. He was one of the best wingers in the league after Salah, and he was one of the best wingers in world football. That is the pure definition of somebody who is playing at a world class level. If we're taking Mo's point that a player has to consistently perform, right now he's not. But to say he's never been world class is rubbish, and the facts disprove that.
You can expect Arsenal to have a system that provides cushion approach and top individual players. They cannot have world-class players under Arteta. This is a discussion that I had with Ahmed this morning, actually, off streams.
Ooh.
Ahmed, that me and Ahmed.
He sent you the SA clip he sent me too?
Yeah. We were discussing about, do Arsenal need a Harry Kane, a Michael Olise, a Lamine Yamal, a Lewandowski, a Karim Benzema type player, a Salah of last season type player at their team, a Kevin De Bruyne type player, someone that will grab, like they will actually win you the game on their own. I'll just think that you have one. So I'm not sure if Arteta wants that or not, but someone said,
I don't think that's. I completely.
Kika, I'm gonna time you out.
Yeah, I disagree. I'll be honest, because I think Arteta's system is tactical. It's instruction based, and the players do have to do exactly what he says in terms of track back and things like that. But ultimately, they do have a little bit of freedom to be able to create. And it's not Arteta's fault that Martinelli missed a chance against Brentford in the last minute. It's not Arteta's fault that Gyökeres missed his chances and his one-on-ones against all these big teams. So ultimately, Arteta's system does have flexibility for players to be able to have freedom. And when you watch the games and you can see how we press our lines, it's true. So for you to say that Arteta has this system where the players don't have freedom and they can't express themselves individually, that's just rubbish. And it's not backed by any data. So that again, that's just another disproven point.
You can say Martinelli is not good enough when it matters. This is what I meant. Look, Lautaro Martinez, Flatter, Lautaro Martinez. I needed to score Lautaro, big game. Well, he missed the same shot against PSG, Forest Brentford. Saka will be there when it matters, big difference. This is why when people say that I have now, Arsenal need Bukayo Saka. Your star boy has to shine.
Yeah, I don't get Souls getting a... By the way, the truth is, at the end of the day, like 10 years from now, people will look at this year and go like, damn, washed Salah had better numbers than Saka. It's true though, Souls. You can get mad on
He's been bad. I'm not getting mad. I think he's been bad this year. Can
I tell you one thing, Wallahi Azim, one thing, Souls? Do you know if Saka has good 8 games out of the 12 games, right?
You win the league.
Not only. People will remember this season for Saka as being the guy that carried Arsenal. They will forget the last 26 games.
Like he's
Yeah, of
currently
course
on
they will.
4
No,
and
no,
4. Even if he ends the season on like 9 and 8 مثلا, but he showed up when it matters.
Showed up when it matters.
I agree.
People will
I
always
agree.
remember the.
They'll agree, but I think that if we win the league and Saka doesn't perform, it won't matter because we've still won the league. And
I know you guys will. Someone said today that
we don't care. You can see what you like because we've won the league. We're going to celebrate Saka as a Premier League winner.
If you win the league, you should celebrate. Yes. 100%.
Yeah, we'll celebrate. No,
what do you mean? You celebrate,
will...
of course. Who gives a shit?
No, because there'll be Premier League winners. But I agree with Mo that someone needs to step up now. Whoever can put their shooting boots on and show the individual quality, like the Martinellis or the Trossards. Look, we have no favoritism now. Someone's got to do something. I don't care if it's Martinelli.
Best forward this season.
He has, and he may potentially still.
And
be
even again
forward.
against Brentford, you see he's the one that's involved in all the good attacking moments you have.
Yeah,
like I give you an example with Gyökeres. It's easy to blame Gyökeres for stuff, but Gyökeres put Timber through on goal against Brentford.
He was brilliant. I watched every single touch.
He was good against Brentford.
He lost the ball once.
He was good against Brentford.
He was very good. He was. By the way, for people that actually say Gyökeres against Brentford. Every time they played long ball, he put it under control and passed it to teammate. Every time he won a free kick. Every time. By the way,
it was good.
Every time he put it. Finally, his touch in the long balls, he received them, passed the ball to whoever is coming. The problem is, Habibi, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. The problem is Madueke doing. It's Madueke.
No,
Habibi that played across the damn ball. Habibi Madueke.
He crossed it a few times though. He did cross it a few times, and he was one of the players that was actually trying to take on people, trying to make something happen.
By the way, this word try on. Okay, by the way, guys, in football, this word that he was trying.
He's on one today. I can tell.
No, he's on one, but I'm
gonna tell you why. Because I was just watching Inter Juventus, and one of the guys in my group chat was saying this. At least Lautaro tries, and I'm like, guys. If I put an Arsenal shirt in front of you, like on your shirt, and I put Souls at the back, and I give you number 92, you will die on the pitch for Arsenal, right? If I give Osama a shirt and Liverpool, he will die trying on the pitch for Liverpool, right? Trying is not good enough. The word try doesn't mean anything.
So hard work. So hard work is not something you look at in football.
You have to actually be good enough first.
Yeah, I agree, but I think
the time you're saying he was trying is if someone is like, oh my God, he's trying, but his teammates are failing. He's trying to make the runs.
But why is Mo's my problem? Mo's not taking
no, exactly. No, he is taking the piss because every point that he's made about
saying
I'm sorry. Martinelli
he's saying trying is not good enough. Which is
no. But Hussam, you're not understanding. He's saying Martinelli played well in the UCL, but I can't say that if I think he should be sold because I have an underlying reason. Now he's telling me that, okay, first of all, why are you praising Madueke? So why are you saying Madueke did X, Y, Z? But why are you not talking about
Madueke at the end delivered?
Okay, fine. But you said Madueke was doing X, Y, Z. And you said that trying is not good enough. So why are you not talking about the other winger on the other side, Trossard, who didn't have the quality and wasn't trying?
By the way, just before we answer the question, big up to Spike Lee at the All-Star.
Madueke had a better game than Trossard. He did.
Big up to Spike Lee at the All-Star game. He's wearing a Palestine flag over here.
Big him up.
What All-Star game? I'm sorry.
There is an All-Star game. I'm watching it right now. The All-Star
NBA? NBA?
Yeah. Just watch the skills challenge. Big up to Spike Lee. He's wearing a Palestine flag. Big up
I think Madueke had a better game than
100%. Yes, he had a better game.
Yeah, and he scored and
he got the goal. Yeah, he got the goal. Yeah. At the end, as a winger, when you get the goal, you get the goal. It's fine.
Yeah, he did. And look, guys. I said this after the game. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and try and say that I think these attackers all need to get their heads checked and they need to wake up. Because there's 12 games left now. There is not.
So why is it okay for you to say it? But when Mo says that he's taking
no,
the piss?
I'm not saying he's taking the piss. I'm just saying he's telling me that
you just said he's taking the piss.
I never in the points that I said about Martinelli and me praising him. Stop trying to do that, Hussam, because I know what you're doing. I know you too well now. Stop doing
I'm not doing anything.
No, you know what you're doing. What I'm saying to you is that everything Mo said about everything Mo said about our players.
David,
having
if you want to
wake
join
up-
us, I'll send you the link, by the way. Message.
Look, and everything Mo said about our players having to wake up and someone needs to take responsibility.
Yeah,
and do
yeah.
something, I agree with that, 100%. Because ultimately now
Chicken,
there is no time. Every game now is a must-win game. You can't drop a single point. A draw now in this league is like a loss for Arsenal moving forward. We have to go to the Etihad away. So ultimately now every game is a must-win game, and these attackers are proving that they haven't got the quality. And
They
it's
do.
worrying.
That's wrong.
But all season's been like this, though. All season's been like this.
That's wrong. Because the Arsenal scored 7 goals in the 2 games before that against Leeds away, Ellen Road. No one does this to Leeds. And they scored 3 goals against a tough Sunderland at home without like it's only one set piece. So no, they do have the quality. I've seen it. They just scored 7 goals and conceded none as a team. So definitely have the quality. In that game, for me, I think
Why?
just
So
I
why are you
think
saying?
I think
why are you
it, I
saying-
think
I'm sorry,
because
I've got
in
to
the
challenge you
big-
there because you said individual performances. Don't mention individual games, but now you're mentioning individual games to prove
because
that
as a unit, the attack scored 7 goals, so they can score goals.
they can, yeah, but not consistently.
Well, you're still like 3 goals behind City or some kind of shit.
Yeah, but not consistently because we haven't shown a consistent run of games where we've
You
shown
haven't.
the quality we've shown. We've slipped up against Man United. We've slipped up against Liverpool. We've slipped up against Forest. We've slipped up in multiple games where we should have scored and won games. So ultimately, and also you're forgetting how many games this season that we've won based on defensive performances, based on set pieces, based on Gabriel headers. Guys, let's not have recency bias. Look at the entire season for Arsenal. Our attackers haven't showed consistency.
Are you you're shitting the bed, by the way.
I'm not shitting the bed because I still think we're going to win the
Whoa,
league.
Mo,
Why am I shitting the bed? Because I still
Why?
think we're going to win the league.
Just listen. I can rewind the tape and see what I said.
Yes, but it's true.
Do you want me to repeat what I said? Do you want me to repeat what I said?
And tell me why that means. And when you
Sam,
repeat
this
it,
is
tell
what
me
I said.
why.
This is what I said. You look at this team, you see how many games we won based on defensive solidity, based on Gabriel, based on set pieces and the Gabriel header. We haven't been good enough going forward. That's
Yes,
you
correct.
shitting the bed. This is basically shitting.
Why is
the
that shitting the bed?
Because you
Because-
don't trust the team to win the next game.
No, but I think that, again, I don't understand, Mo, Habibi. We can rely on our defensive performances. We can rely on set pieces. Our attackers could not be good enough, and we can still win the league this season because we haven't been challenged properly. And that's just the truth.
Yeah, but
We
do you
haven't
think
been challenged
City? Do you think City are going to challenge you now?
Now,
properly?
from today, they will. Yes, correct. From today, they will.
So why are you confident?
Because I feel like when I looked at the run of games that City have and the run of games that Arsenal have,
Huh?
I see us having enough to get across the line, being 4 points ahead.
Let's go through the game. 3 games by 3 games, side to side. Let's go.
Let's do
See-
it. I've already done this. I can tell you this.
Do it in front of the viewers here. Where have you done
I've
this?
done it in front of the viewers. I've done it on the Corapod. Big up, Sad.
Big up
Anyway,
Sad, Habibi. Big up Sad. Sad is not here now. You're doing it with me.
Let's do it. I think we have enough to win the league. I think it'll be marginal, but I think we'll win it by 2 or 3 points because we have 4 points ahead. And that's still, even though it doesn't seem like a big cushion, it's still a big cushion because 4 points is still 4 points.
Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to get the Premier League.
And it's just the truth, guys.
Says for most teams, the game is built around their top players. Why can't Teta build the game around his top players? The offense looks disposable. You know,
Yeah,
the
but for
point
2
that the guy
seasons,
made
but for 2
earlier on
seasons.
about 1 second, the point that the guy made earlier on about like having a maverick. I'm thinking right now, if I would take Salah from last season, or Ronaldo's Ballon d'Or season, or like, you know, the great wingers that we've had in this league, and I give them to this Arteta system, just purely system, will they be able to deliver and cook in terms of GA?
Yes.
You know?
Yes. طب
They will
أقول
be
لك, so let me give you. Put Kane, okay, in the Brentford game. Put Kane in Eucharist's place. Just Harry Kane. How many times Eucharist had Ayer on his right shoulder making a run? Kane would cook. I'm sorry. Yes, Eucharist did well for his level. How many times Brentford were pressing and Arsenal were able to play the ball long and Eucharist brought it down or went to the side? Put Kane running to the side running the channels with one of Brentford fans. Would cook the guy. Would cook. But another one. Eucharist had a one where he put someone on his back and then he turned the guy and then he went to the side. Put Kane there. That's 50%. It's a goal. Kane would either play one of his teammates. He would shoot. He would be in front of the goal. Harry Kane would do that. Prime Harry Kane would get you a goal because Brentford weren't defending deep. At the end, Brentford literally were pushing forward.
They did go for it. They did.
Like again, by the way, Coyote or whatever, Trossard had multiple times, one-on-one opportunities to dribble the fullback. He couldn't. He kept chopping back, coming for Madueke. Even though Madueke scored, Madueke plenty of times tried to dribble. What's his name? The left back, Rico Henry, tried to dribble him a couple of times, and he chose at the end to turn and pass back to Timba or whoever was there or whatever, whoever is there. I'm sorry, put Riyad Mahrez there in the space, give Riyad Mahrez one-on-one on the side, he will make something happen. I'm going to tell you something. Put Saka there, he would make something happen. Saka, in that situation, would make things happen. If Saka was in Madueke's spot in the first half, right, where he had to go to the line, Saka would do that. Saka would dribble, would get you corner, would go to the line, would put a cut back, would do something. Madueke didn't, right? As Sol said, he was trying, but Madueke didn't get past his defender often. He didn't. He didn't get past the defenders often, right? And I'm saying, people are saying in the chat, Coyote is good. But that's what I put Son. Ahmed was telling me this morning, you know, Young Min Son on that left side, like Trossard, cut back, to shoot. That's what Arsenal need, a difference maker that will make things different, that will make things happen differently. A Mahrez, a Young Min Son, you know, a Prime Salah, like Prime Hazard. You can do that, like something like this, you know, like someone like this. It's not the system. And I'm going to tell you something. Arteta's job is to get the winger isolated with the fullback. How many times you see Arsenal wingers?
Yeah, that's his tactic, yeah. Yes.
How many times we saw Trossard isolated with the fullback? Plenty of times. He didn't dribble the guy. With Coyote, he didn't dribble. How many times we saw Madueke one-on-one with Rico Henry? Because Timba did this underlap and the winger comes to him and Madueke had the chance to dribble. This is Arteta's job, by the way. Arteta's not going to go down to the pitch to dribble himself. That's not going to happen. That's not his job. His job is to put you in a place to work, to make the fullback work. Pep Guardiola does this with all his wingers. He puts his wingers one-on-one and then they work. They do the job. That's the reality. And people don't realize this.
No, I agree. Look, everyone knows Arteta's tactics, and this is what he does. And he likes to have the wingers do man-on-man marking. But I just don't believe that he is instructing the players to play pragmatic and not go for the game. I do feel like he's telling his wingers to push. And I do feel like we are creating chances, but we can't also undermine the fact that we have a quality issue when we're creating these chances and we're getting these chances. These individual players haven't shown week in, week out that they can put the ball in the back of the net. Gyökeres missed key chances. Martinelli's missed key chances. Saka's missed key chances. These attackers have shown that they have struggled. And even Odegaard, he's been poor. Eze has been poor.
Do you want me to show you the picture? Any elite creator would put Gyökeres one-on-one. It's a 1-1. Brentford loses the ball. You put your forward one-on-one. You don't hold it. You don't turn. Any elite creator will put Gyökeres one-on-one. And it's on Gyökeres then. It's not on you. It's on Gyökeres. Not on you. Not on you. It's on Gyökeres to do it. He didn't.
Do you want to beat Wigan tomorrow, or do you think it's too much football for you?
See, bro, stop mind games. Then we're gonna win tomorrow.
Stop mind games. Mo, when we lost to Plymouth, did I throw a fit last season?
We're not going to lose.
No, not really.
When
we lost to Plymouth, I didn't give a flank.
Hussam, we have no chance of losing tomorrow. Zero.
Even if you heavily rotated, Adi?
Yes, we're gonna win the game tomorrow.
If you lose, would you lose your shit or Adi?
I will lose my shit because it's about momentum, and you know that as well. And you can't lose any games in this period of the season. Momentum is everything. But we're not going to win tomorrow. We're not going to. We're gonna. I think we're going to slap Wigan, and I think Arteta's going to go semi-strong. I think. No, nice. I'll be on the watch along, inshallah. Commenting. But yeah, look, I think we'll win the game. And I think we need to have a bounce back now. I think it'll be good to play Wigan like to show again that we can go back to our winning ways, like score some goals. Eze will probably have a 9 out of 10 performance like he did the other week, and everyone will say, "Oh, he can play again." Then when he plays in the Premier League games, he's quiet as hell. So yeah, man. Look, guys, I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna fake.
Watch this. Remove the comment. Watch this.
Watch what?
This did not result in a 1-on-1 for you, Chris. Odegaard completely the ball under control.
No, hold on. Hold on.
When you see this, how are you
completely under control? Odegaard had this ball under control.
Yeah, but bear in mind, but bear in mind he's left.
Bear in mind. What?
He's left-footed. And
حرام عليك يا سولز.
لا والله حرام عليك يا اخي. بقول لك ايه ما تعصبش امي. والله العظيم.
خليني احكي. If he turns to his left, no, see, you guys are being disingenuous.
Mo just told him in Arabic, don't make my mom angry, bro.
Bro, I understand Arabic. I know what he said.
Mo is so mad. He brought up.
No, I don't mind if he's mad, but I'm saying if Odegaard,
my man is on the.
No,
bro. The guy is. Bro, I'm gonna. Do you want to tell you something, Souls? I don't care if he's left-footed or not, because the guy has 8 yards ahead of him to turn it to his left and still fucking play. You can 1-on-1.
How? If he stops the ball,
That's a weak foot, bro.
Yeah, maybe, but that's not his usual.
Salah in his washed version today.
Are you serious? Are we gonna say here that? Are we gonna say here that Odegaard cannot pass with his right foot? Like, are we mad?
He can, but I'm
I
saying.
don't get. By the way, right foot, left foot. By the way, he put himself in this situation.
Okay, but Mo, do you understand that he's left-footed?
What do you mean? I don't understand. Yes, I understand. This has nothing to do with it.
If he stops the ball, if he stops the ball and he tries to curl it,
yeah, Habibi, you can fucking drag it with your. You can fucking drag it with your right foot and pass it left in Fucres' way. First touch, it's a fucking goal. Have you ever played football?
Guys,
That's a fucking easy pass.
Yeah, guys, you know I've been watching most streams every week. I've never.
You're rattling Mo, by the way, because you're being so disingenuous.
I'm actually not rattling him. I agree that he should have passed the ball, but I'm just saying it's not as easy of a chance as you guys make it. That's what I'm saying.
It's so easy. That's
easy. There's so much space.
And what about his pass to Rice? And what about Odegaard?
I don't care. No. Don't do that.
Put it up again.
Don't do the thing again. Don't do the thing.
Yes. Passed. Okay, he should have passed.
Do you know how bad this is? Souls, don't be wrong and strong.
I'm not. I'm agreeing with you guys.
Eddie Nketiah would make the pass here. Stop it.
Yeah, he
look how much space. Yeah, akhi.
I agree. He's too sideways.
Someone saying Odegaard did the right thing. Someone is saying Odegaard did the right thing.
But I'm saying you guys. I feel like you guys are looking at clips and you guys are making it seem like Odegaard.
No. I don't do that. When I watch this live, I went to look for it. And I don't understand.
That's fine.
I'm the opposite.
Okay, that's fine.
I watched football and I went to look for this image because I was like, am I deluded? What is it?
You guys are... No, I agree.
There is another one where he had Madueke to the right. Madueke had the I don't like to say this play football thing to people. When the winger has this 2-3 yard separation and him and the fullback are running, you'd normally put it on the winger's path when he's running. He didn't. He chose not to.
And that's and
it's a choice. Because I know he has the ability. Yeah, Habibi, I know that Odegaard can put this Eucharist 1-touch goal. This is a goal, 2-1 Arsenal. Here, it's 2-1 Arsenal. Because Odegaard has the ability to pass with his right foot. You're not going to tell me that he only passes with his left. No, he does pass with his right. Come on now. Oh, fuck. What is that?
Look.
What happened?
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Sorry, technical difficulties. But I'm saying I agree with you. Odegaard's been poor, and his issues with his sideways passing has been an issue this season. Like, guys, I don't know what you guys are trying. Like, I feel like, what do you guys want me to sit here and say what I said at the start of the stream? Because our attackers have been shit this season. What do you want me to say?
I don't know who to stop. To be honest with you, I just said that if we're sitting here and Kai Havertz is your hope, it's just kind of dark.
He is our hope, though. That's the thing. Because
I'm gonna say it again. I still stress that Arsenal, currently as it stands, are one of the best coach teams in the league. There is a reason why in the world, because there is a reason why with all these things that we criticize them, they are top of the league and top of the Champions League, Cup final. To be honest with you, it's just people are not
But let's
deep
see,
in
let's
how,
see, let's see what happens, because I feel like there's look, Arteta just needs to be better with his substitutions. He needs to stop making like for like subs. He needs to play a bit more pragmatic, and our attackers just have to wake the hell up. There is no time to play games anymore. Like, we need to show quality going forward now. There's no time for us to sit back. There's no time for us to miss chances. As an attacker, you may only get 1 or 2 big chances in these games. And if you miss these chances, you get blamed for it. Martinelli took a touch against Brentford and then he missed the chance. That was a big chance for us. We scored out.
Because he's a what?
Because he's not good enough.
He's a donkey. Say, you'll feel better.
I wouldn't. I'm not gonna call my players donkeys. You can call your players donkeys. I'm not gonna call.
I do call my players donkeys, of course.
I just personally wouldn't call Martinelli a donkey.
I've never done that.
Who? You, Hassan?
I've never done it.
Absolute liar, but fine.
Look, I agree with what Mo's saying, though. I agree with what Mo's saying. Ultimately, these players haven't been good enough, and you can show.
Let's forget. We're not cooking Arsenal here. I want to tell you something for real. It's the first time I'm a bit worried for Arsenal. The first time, by the way, this season, I'm a bit worried. First time.
So you wasn't worried after the United game?
Nah. Man City were not. Isn't this the same game week that Man City dropped the 2 points against Spurs and we're shit supposed to lose?
But we got 2 points out of 9 in those 3 games, bro.
Man City got 3. They drew Chelsea, Spurs. Actually, they got 2, if I'm not mistaken. They drew Spurs. Or the only one against Wolves. Oh, come on. To be honest with you, I actually didn't think that Arsenal will lose the league. I still don't think that Arsenal will lose the league unless they crumble. Okay? Because I still think that Man City aren't as consistent as people want to make it be. Like, yes, they won against Newcastle in a dead rubber game where Newcastle already beat. They beat Wolves and Fulham, that was good. The first half of Fulham. Second half, Fulham had 9 shots. And again, another game where City don't control the games as much as they used to control them.
They have a world-class keeper.
I'm going to tell you guys what worries me the most, right? I'm going to say this, and I know that it's going to be a bomb for a lot of people, right? I genuinely believe, that's my belief, that when teams play City, they're bitches. And when they play Arsenal, they want to be the strongest guy on the block. I genuinely believe, for some whatever reason, I don't know if City make them bitches or they are bitches, but I believe that when I'm watching teams play City, they're just bitches, bro. Like, it's Pep Guardiola's system. I don't know what it is, but it looks, I don't know, but Fulham.
Can I give you a reason? I'll give you an actual football reason for you.
I'm going to give you the example before you give me the reason. Give you the example. Yeah. I watched the first half of Fulham. These motherfuckers went to the game lost already from minute 1. Like, they were lost. You know what I mean? They were lost. Maybe because City were too good. Okay? Spurs, let me give you an example. Tottenham Hotspur first half, bitches. Under 18. Under 18. City allowed them to come back, by the way. Chelsea, literally, the commentator said this is a training ground. This is a training match. It's not a real match. I think this is not a real match. This is a training. Chelsea were literally not able to pass the ball 5 yards passes, right? I am seeing that. When you watch teams play Arsenal, most of the time, you're seeing the fire in their eyes. I don't know why. Sam, tell me now.
I think City have a lot of good forwards, which strikes fear into the hearts of the opponent.
Very
I
fair
think
argument.
a lot of the times when they come up against Manchester City, they are worried about Haaland, they are worried about Semenyo, they are worried about Sharky, they are worried about Foden. I don't think there's an Arsenal forward that strikes fear into the opponents like the City forwards.
See, guys, I love this example from Osam because everyone is calling me out. See the difference between people that listen to respond and people that listen to understand, and then they do. Sam listened to what I said and he processed it and came up with a reasoning why that phenomenon happened. And I believe now, maybe that is the truth. when you watch Haaland, Semenyo, Shirky, Foden, Bernardo Silva running at you, Rodri's having the ball, you're already like, people know this. The people that Arab world know this. Al Ahly, for example, in Egypt, you're already 1-0 down in the tunnel. It's like we're 1-0 down in the tunnel. Yeah, right. You're already losing in the tunnel. Man United used to be the same. You're already 1-0 down in the tunnel. And I believe that. Maybe this the fear thing about the teams. Teams are
Klopp's
back.
Liverpool had it for a while as well, where people, I think Troy Deeney even said it publicly, like, you looked in the tunnel and you're like, Mane, Salah, Firmino, you're like, fuck, I'm destroyed already. The thing is, like, put it this way.
You're watching Trossard, Gyökeres, Madueke. You're not destroyed. Yeah.
Imagine Judge Mo and Souls. You are the centre-back partnership for Fulham. Okay? Imagine, like, one of you is Calvin Bassey, and the other one is Joaquin Anderson. Okay, so you're going to play Arsenal, you're going to play Manchester City. You're going to play Manchester City, you're like, fuck, Haaland, Semenyo, like all these great players, like probably the best striker in the league, the best winger in the league on form this season, Phil Foden, Shirky. You can't fall asleep, you need 100% concentration. If you're coming up against Gyökeres, and you're coming up against Martinelli, and you're coming up against
Madueke, yeah, you
fancy your chances. It's the truth.
Yes. So see, guys, it's a discussion. I like this explanation from Osam. Yes, you're like, you fancy yourself to have a great game. I'm gonna show the world now I'm a very good center back. Yeah. I'm not worried as much as I'm worried marking Erling Haaland or try. By the way, Doku, as people don't like Doku, I'm gonna tell you, every single fullback before facing Man City, if they know the Doku start, they're sleepless. Every single fullback.
Sleep. Yeah.
You can't sleep. You're facing fucking Doku every single time. Doku has a play, you're prepared to get cooked. You
I agree.
Not 100% focused to be able to contain Doku. 100%.
Yeah, no, guys, and I completely agree with you guys. I think the City attackers put a lot more fear into opponents than Arsenal.
Yeah, 100%.
Because even as in any modern day club that's coming up.
Can I tell you the opposite? I think forwards fancy themselves against City's defense way more than they face Gabriel and Saliba for us.
Yeah.
Very like. They fancy themselves like, I'm going to get at it. There is going to be a couple of chances falling my way here against City. There's going to be a couple of chances falling my way. I got to take them. Right? But, but the difference is, because Arsenal or City play on the front foot, we see the fear from the defenders more than we see the forward getting the chance.
Yes, we see it.
Because you are on the front foot.
Because as soon as the game starts, Arsenal are attacking and City are attacking. City have already within 5 to 10 minutes made the defenders scared. City came to Anfield, and with all due respect, in the first minute, Haaland is already through on goal, and Kirk has had a tackle within 1 minute. It's different. It's different.
Yeah, look. I think that we do have an issue with getting that first goal, and we do have an issue with creativity, and we do have an issue with quality. And I agree with Mo. You need to be able to score goals. You can't just win a game based on being solid defensively. Because I agree, when teams come up against Saliba and Gabriel, they know they may only have 1 or 2 chances. Even though Igor Thiago had a few against us. But ultimately, this is why I said we need to start. I know our attackers' quality isn't amazing, but we have to start showing that we can get across the line. Oxen Billah, you know now with 12 games left, I don't give a shit how we play.
I'm gonna tell you something.
We have to win games. There is no excuses for us not winning this league. Genuinely, whether you blame Arteta, whether you blame pragmatic football, whether you blame Gyökeres, we have to get across the line. We have to win football matches, and we have to win the league, because ultimately we are 4 points clear. So despite what you say, Mo, about City's attack and whatever it is, we're still 4 points clear at the top. And we are still.
I'm gonna tell you something. I actually don't know where football goes if Arsenal lose in the Premier League, if Arsenal lose the league this season.
Oh, it's very easy where football goes.
I don't know.
What do you mean it's going to...
I'm going to tell you...
Answer to this, by the way. Very easy answer. You want to know where football goes? If City win the league this season and Arsenal don't win the UCL, I think Arteta will resign. I don't think he...
No. I believe... I'm going to tell you my
absolutely no chance that happens.
I'm going to tell you... No.
There is... Okay,
you misunderstood my question.
Where Arsenal were 8 points ahead, he had to be convinced to not resign. He's already had...
Why did he have to be convinced? According to what source?
Go read about it. Arteta
I don't think
He didn't say that. You know what he said.
Fine, I get what you guys.
Arteta, if we lose the league, Arteta should be sacked. And in my opinion, has to be sacked. But I don't think he will be sacked by the club. I think he will
What
get
did I
another
just say?
season.
Resign. I didn't say sack.
No, but exactly. But I don't think he will resign. And I don't think he will be sacked. I think he will.
I think he will resign.
No, and we'll challenge again next season. But that's why I'm trying to understand what.
The reason why I say I think he'll
yeah, there's
resign.
no point now. There is no point of this conversation. I'm gonna tell you. You can challenge next season, and you will challenge next season if he's not sacked. But let me tell you the difference. Now, the reason why I asked that question for people is because Arsenal are the team that is the footprint in terms of like they got a new manager, got rid of every big name that they had, built on Martinelli and Saka and the youth, made Gabriel better. Saliba was a youngster, and you built and you abide your time and you waited, you're patient, and then from a quarterfinal to the Champions League to a semi-final, from second challenge, and you got better until you are now the best team, arguably in the world or in Europe now, right? If that project doesn't work and Pep Guardiola in his bad season went and spent money and got the best winger and got Gehi, and basically with Gavardio being out, went and won against the team that were patient all these years, plus the Arne Slot season of last season that the guy came in for a team that was third, had one player that is a maverick, and then they won the league. That means all this patience with a new manager to be that is not going to be fruitful as much if you go and get your maverick, like a Salah. If you go and get your Salah, you go and get your Salah, hire anybody and have a decent team around him, good team around him, and that guy wins you the league. And then
it shows, look, where do we go from here? It shows a failed rebuild process, right? Because you rebuild the entire team, you spend 500, 600, 700 million to go from an 8th place team with aging players to having one of the best teams in world football, and you still can't get across the line. It shows a failed rebuild. But
yeah, 100%.
I just think that we will
because by the way, you didn't have as much injury. I know that people will say injuries. We can say that the last season, you can say injuries and Salah having a magnificent. None of the City players are having a magnificent, consistent season like Salah last season. Not even Erling Haaland. He went 5 games without a goal, right? City, you say you had injuries. City had injuries. City literally played with Kusanov and Nathan Ake in some games.
Are you talking about this season or
so, yeah, like if you say 22-23, we didn't have the squad. 23-24, we challenged. We were very good until the last day. Last season, you had injuries. I can hear all of this, but this season. You have the deepest squad in the league. You didn't have even the injuries you still had the Mosquera, you still had Eze, you still have this, you still have that. You know what I mean? And City had their fair bit of injuries as well, right? So I'm not there is no excuses for this model to fail this season.
No, I agree, and I think there's no excuse. I completely agree with you, Mo, because I feel like we have the best squad in the league, we have the deepest squad in the league, we have we're in the best position in the league. We've had a lot of consistent run of games with our players. We've got good backups. There's no excuse. And we haven't had good competition this season. Even though I do feel like City have also spent £500 million in 6 months. And they've also bought some of the best Premier League players like the Gay and the Semenyos. So let's not act like City haven't spent as well, because they have spent. But I agree. There is no excuses. And if we don't win this season, I'll be blaming the players. I'll be blaming Arteta. I'll be blaming our recruitment, and I'll be blaming everyone. And genuinely, Mo, I know you said, what's it going to look like if we don't win the league this season? How about I ask you this? What's it going to look like if we win the treble this season?
It's going to look like great. Like it's going to look like it's the best team in Europe, top of the Champions League, top of the league. And what treble? With the Carabao Cup? You can. If you win that, it's good.
No. I mean the Prem, the Champions League, and the FA Cup.
Well, so you're going to lose the Carabao Cup? The quad then? So you're going to win a quad then? Because do you believe your team is going to win the Carabao Cup?
No. Yeah, I know.
I'm asking you. Do you believe your team is going to win the Carabao Cup final?
I think yes.
Okay, so the quad then. So you're going to win a quad then.
In the Carabao Cup.
So the question should be more, what happens if we win the quad?
if we win the quadruple, Arteta will go down as one of the
The
greatest
best managers to ever coach in the Premier League. Yes.
Wait, you're saying on stream Arteta will be the best manager to ever coach in the Premier League?
One of the best managers to coach in the Premier League. Yes.
That's fine. Well,
I'm going to tell you something. If Arteta wins a treble this season, Arteta will go down as the best managers in the history of the modern history, because I didn't watch the 80s. I know that there is Liverpool manager that fucking dominated the league and Europe in one period. Like, so I don't know that. If you win, I'm going to tell you something. Do you want me to tell you something? If Arteta wins just the double, the Champions League and the Premier League, he will go down as one of the best managers to ever coach in the Premier League.
Will he go above Klopp?
Yes. Because he rebuilt like Klopp and he won a double in one season, yes. And he challenged like Klopp, yes. He goes above Klopp, yes.
That's facts. That's again. I can't disagree.
There's no argument about it.
I want to argue
if
with
this
you.
Season, because if this season you win the Champions League and the Premier League together, Jurgen Klopp has done it, but has done it in separate season. Jurgen Klopp has rebuilt Liverpool. Arteta has built Arsenal, so both are similar here, right?
Correct.
But one of them won, and both of them challenged for multiple years. But one of them has won it in one season. One of them has won it in multiple seasons.
Yeah, obviously Arteta spent a little bit more money than Klopp.
And I don't care. Like this, like it's marginal. Whatever.
Yeah, but I would agree with you. I wish you were going to say something that I could argue with, but I feel like Arteta, and this is why I'm saying, guys, listen to what Mo just said. He asked there was two questions here. What happens if we lose the league? And what happens if you win the quadruple?
It's not a question. What happens if you win? If you lose the league? Is Arteta failed? Right? Is Arteta failed and the club rebuild failed and some of these players are not good enough? Blah blah blah. All this stuff. Is it down to Arteta or down to the players? That's different. What I mean, when I asked where the football goes from here in the Premier League, that means the Premier League turns into a farmers' league, because Pep Guardiola, in his weakest time at Man City, still won the league over Arsenal's head top. Right? If Pep Guardiola has won 7 out of 9 league titles. So basically, it's a Bayern Munich Dortmund, where some years another club wins it, which is Bayern Leverkusen won it once. You know what I mean? So for me, that means, okay, that emphasizes that Pep Guardiola is the best ever league manager we have witnessed in our life. There's a lot of pressure on Arsenal, to be honest with you.
There is, and this season could either be one of the best seasons we've ever
and
had.
Also, by the way, if Arteta doesn't win the league this season, that will make one thing. Nobody will believe that their team will win the Premier League as long as Pep is here.
No, I agree. But let's just put it out there. Arsenal players,
unless you fucking get Jurgen Klopp and you build them a team like Salah.
No. I get you. But this is why I'm saying, Mo, this could be one of the best ever seasons we ever have, or it could be one of the most embarrassing ones we ever have. So this is the tipping.
No, it can be a Adi season when you win the league. Like, it doesn't have to be one of the best. It doesn't have to be one of the worst. It can be a good season where you win the league.
What do you mean? But I'm saying, like, we're in for competition.
If you win the league only at the end of the season, it's a good season for you, but it's not like
I don't think there's a chance we win only the league. I think if we win the league, we'll win the Carabao Cup as well, and we'll win the FA Cup as well. And I'll tell you why. Because
you win, so you're gonna win a domestic treble.
I'll tell you why. Because if we go ahead and win this league, it means we have to put in very good performances from now to the end of the season. Meaning we're going to be on form. Our attackers are going to be striking. We're going to be having good quality. Meaning when we come up against City in the Carabao Cup final, I expect us to win. But this is why I'm saying it's all about momentum. All these games are coming up in a cramped format.
No, the Champions League, even though you are the best team in the world, the Champions League is, you can lose like this, bro.
I agree. It's one of the
Champions League is, you can lose like this. It's as simple as.
But we're not gonna lose the Inter.
There is a lot of you never know. You might.
We're not gonna lose the Inter.
You might actually, like you lost last season. You might actually.
Like
don't worry, Mo. Martinelli was good 3 years ago. No, but he's good in the 4 games he started in the Champions League. Remember, Fonzie?
He was though. Why are you refusing to praise him for his good matches in the champs this season?
It's good. That's what you guys do. Players do what the coaches reward. There is no way Teta wants them to take the risk, and they are too scared. All players like taking risks.
Okay, so they didn't take risks against Leeds. They didn't take risks against Inter. They didn't take risks against Sunderland. They didn't take risks against all these teams that we've gone and attacked and played well in. Like, let's just be logical here.
Aris, they take risks sometimes. They do take risks, but there are. Did you see the clip of Declan Rice?
Look, here's the thing: the screenshot, like, the problem is, I do believe there is an element of truth to it. So I'm not fully shutting it down, like the whole Arteta thing. There is a slight truth to it. It's not 100% true. There's an element of truth to it. But then I look at the moments like the one Mo just showed, right? Yani, I'm sure Arteta is not like asking Odegaard to keep the ball in that situation, مثلا.
He's not.
But he easily slipped jokers through. But he just didn't. And like Arteta put Arteta had Eze to be that sort of like maverick player, to be that sort of like different player. But he has just underperformed massively. Like in that first half against Brentford, I'm looking at Eze to be that creative spark for Arsenal, but he just failed massively, to be honest with you. And just hasn't done it for them at all. So, like, I don't know what exactly is the solution. I mean, even the whole Arsenal like aren't playing expensive or anything. Like they are getting into dangerous positions, but it's almost like they have error 404 in their brain in the final third. I don't know what it is exactly. I can't put my head around it.
I think it's an execution issue as well.
The reason why I say what I say to Souls is, and this is why I brought up the Salah example earlier. I actually think having someone like him in the next 12 games will help you because he's at least a risk taker. It won't always work out, but he will take you 3 to 4 risks a game, and 1 or 2 of them will work out, and you're going to end up scoring. I think the problem is, like, as much as crazy as this sounds, the solution to everything we're saying is Kai Havertz. No bullshit.
I agree.
I wish I'm bullshitting, but it's the truth. The solution to all the problems I let Souls and Mo speak, and I'm just like listening to you guys. I think from now till the end of the season, how long is Havertz out for?
2 games.
2 games. As soon as Kai Havertz is back, immediately, I think you need to play in the 10 with Jokeres ahead of him directly. There's no other solution. I think he's the guy for that position right there, and he gives them that extra element of like risk taking, creativity, and shit like this. Eze, by the way, Mo said it. Like, look, with all due respect, we mocked Florian Wirtz at the start of the season. Every single stream, these guys came here. Every single stream, Wirtz, GA. Wirtz, at least I can say, came from the Bundesliga. There is the pressure of the price tag and blah, blah, blah. Eze didn't even move City. He went from a London club to a London club. 15 games without GA playing for the best team in the league, I think is inexcusable. I'll be honest. Like for GA. And I agree. And look, we can keep saying Arteta and getting over the line and Absar Shoe, but at the end of the days, I'll be honest with you, some of these Arsenal players as well need to stop playing like they're a bunch of pussies too. Like some of them, you like pull your pants up and play. Honestly, why is it not every day is the manager's fault? Even me, I want Slot out. Mo will tell you after the Burnley game, I come here and I say the players didn't win the game. Not everything is just manager 24/7. Bro,
honestly, I wish I could argue with you on this. I actually
you have to man up. Some of these players have to man like Eze. Okay, you're getting the chance. You're starting this game against Brentford. Yalla, show me why I should bench Odegaard full time for you. You haven't performed in fucking 15 games, bro. Like, it is what it is.
And this is literally what I've been saying to all the Arsenal fans on the streams that I'm doing. I'm saying these players have to be held accountable because it's not all on Arteta. Because these players are showing an execution issue. They're showing an individual quality issue. They're showing that they can't create space. They can't slot balls through. And it's not just, blame it on Arteta's system. I see people like Ashraf saying, it's Arteta's programmed them to be pragmatic. The wingers have to track back a lot and defend a lot. But let's not always look at the system. Also look at the individual players when they get into these positions. Yeah. I am worried about a mentality issue. Because there's 12 games left now, and these players are looking like they're struggling under pressure, and it's unacceptable. And I'm telling you right now, guys, I'll say it to everybody listening: if Arsenal lose this league because of individual quality, no one's gonna care. Everyone's gonna blame the manager. he's gonna go for it. No one else is gonna get blamed for it. The manager's gonna go for it because you can't blame all the attackers. You have to blame.
Check this. So people wanted me to play the clip. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna actually risk it. This is my.
Oh my god!
Watch this. Oh, Sam. Watch this with us. Watch this.
هيني معك تفضل. You know if he did this
outside of the foot, inside of the foot, you can turn it on your left foot now and pass it to Eucharist, making the run.
You can. It's true.
But look at this. He's still taking steps.
This is such a disaster. It gets worse.
He's taking steps. This, and the defender is not even coming forward. He's taking more steps.
Oh shit. This is why this ain't got nothing to do with Arteta. This is like, you see when I said step up and man up, this is what I mean.
This is it. Take initiative. Make the pass. And make it. By the way,
worst that can happen? You're gonna have one misplaced pass on
this
your
one. People were talking about this one. Make that pass. Let Eucharist make the run in that space. This is another one. Declan Rice. There is, by the way, people that played football know there is a massive pass here. There is a pass for Eucharist that is running inside on his stride. He's faster than the defender. There is about 12 to 15 yards or something between the two defenders, between the blue line. Make the damn pass. You are capable of passing the ball. Take the risk. Put Eucharist. Let him fight. He might make a touch and get a penalty. That happens. Erling Haaland makes that. That's a brilliant run by Eucharist. That's a fantastic run by Eucharist. By the way,
yeah.
It's called an inside run between the two centre backs. It's a
I agree,
run.
But this one is not as clear cut as Odegaard's one because this one could be cut off.
Not every chance will be a clear cut. Not every chance will be a clear cut. It will be a risk. It's a risk. Take the damn risk. What's gonna happen? The guy's gonna clear. It's gonna go to a corner, to a throw in. What's gonna happen? Nothing. There's nothing that's gonna happen here. This is the pass of £100 million player should make. And by the way, nobody pressure on Rice. He can adjust, put the right weight on it for Eucharist, put the right bend on it, put the right curve on it, and Eucharist will make the run in the 18. It's a penalty.
I agree. Rice should attempt that pass there.
Should attempt.
The reason why I would be a lot more pissed off at the Odegaard ones because he's a fucking number 10.
Exactly that. So I wouldn't blame Wright as much as the other idiot that is adjusted. The guy took 5 touches and you cannot pass the ball to. Ya Habibi, Uqsam Billah, if I showed you the screen now again, until the defender didn't even close Eucharist until a 6-7 touch that Odegaard did, and he didn't pass him the ball. It's a one-on-one. It's a goal, bro. This is a goal.
Impossible for Gyökeres to miss that as well.
One touch is the goalkeeper is tracking back. The goalkeeper is tracking back as well because they dispossessed Brentford. So the goalkeeper is not in position as well. It's ridiculous.
And look, to be honest, the only reason why I can't say nothing here, because I agree. Here's what I've been saying: there's an individual quality issue, and some of these players need to hold themselves into shame because they're not performing. And these examples that you're pulling out, Hussam, I could find you loads of these examples in other games. You know what I mean? So it's a combination.
By the way, this is Sol's spot on. It's not the first time that Odegaard denies his teammate one of these passes. In the same game, you could have slid Madueke and let Madueke do the work, right? But he chose to wait and passed it to his left and got it back again. Odegaard, do it. And the problem, you know what the problem is? I'm gonna tell you. If you tell me, if you tell me a player that's not good, Mikel Merino's not making that pass, I'm like, yeah, Mikel Merino. Odegaard has the quality to make that pass. Because I know that Odegaard can make this pass. He is good enough to make the pass. He chose not to. Eze and Odegaard might be the issue. We looked much better with Havertz because he does what a 10 should at this point. I'll play Dauman over him.
I mean, put the Dauman thing in the bag. You're doing too much now.
No.
How about Eze? How about you man up? How about that?
How about there's another thing?
How about that? How about Odegaard make this pass? No one is gonna trust a 15-year-old in a title race running. Yeah, Kika, stop it.
Yeah.
If I'm Arteta now, I'm massaging Havertz after every single training session. I'm making sure he will be fit, and I'm playing him in all the important games. Like you see, even as an example, the round of 16 fixtures that Arsenal have in the Champions League are all against easier opponents. I would rest him in both home and I'll play him in the Premier League. He's the
it's not even about looking for who can do it and who cannot. It's as simple as you need to just, we have the quality to be like, I agree with Mo. Odegaard can make that pass. He can do it. So he's not doing it. He needs to fix the hell up and fucking make the pass. Same with Eze, and same with these players that are underperforming. So it's not about let's play down or let's try something else. No, these players get paid big money not to make sideways passes.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is what I've been saying.
Arsenal fan hate to admit mentality issue is here.
I agree. So I actually don't hate to admit it. I just said it.
Explain the mentality issue to us. Explain it, because I don't get it.
I just feel like there is a lack of. I just look. Do I think they want to win the league? Yes, right. But I just feel like when there's high stress and there's high pressure and there's anxiety and there's burnout and there's tiredness, these players sometimes conform to that. They don't know how to bypass that, and that's where the concern is. When there's pressure for Arsenal, which there is going to be now because we play before Man City in most games, I feel like there is a slight mentality issue there. When it comes to scrutiny, when it comes to pressure, when it comes to performance pressure, that's a mentality issue. What Mo just showed you with Odegaard is a mentality issue. It's a pressure. It's a high pressure situation where Odegaard doesn't know whether to pass. He's taking too much touches and then he's making the wrong decision. That's a mentality issue, and that can't be denied, guys. I know I'm an Arsenal fan. I should be coming out here and saying Arsenal are the best thing since sliced bread. I've got to be realistic. Why is Odegaard taking 3 touches before he's sliding the ball to Gyökeres?
That's mentality or lack of quality, though.
No, but mentality, pressure is mentality. Okay, but I'll tell you why it's not a lack of quality. Because Mo just said Odegaard can make that pass. If Odegaard couldn't make that pass, then it's a quality issue. He's not.
I'm going to tell you something. Odegaard doesn't like to play Gyökeres. He doesn't trust Gyökeres. I've noticed that about some players, right? Odegaard passes to people that played football will say that, guys. Odegaard passes to faces, not shirts. Back in the days when we were younger, coaches used to tell us, please, when you play, know your teammate, but don't pick and choose. Don't pass to faces, pass to shirts. Know who you're passing to, so this guy can make a run for, this guy's quick, can I pass it in front of him? This guy has a better, I can like make it longer, blah, blah, blah. But I've noticed this about Odegaard. He passes to...
He doesn't pass to anyone though. He wasn't passing in situations. But Mo, this is my point is you just said you believe the player has the quality to make the
100% he has the quality. He's a very good player.
Exactly. So there's a mentality issue there. He's stuttering. He's under pressure and he's taking too many touches. So we have a mentality issue. So now I just feel like we have to fix that. Arteta's it's his job to fix that mentality issue. Stop it becoming a high pressure situation. Because guys, everybody's watching Arsenal. Everyone's watching Arsenal. Everyone's talking about, can they win the league? Can they not? Are they going to bottle it? Are they not? Because of our past history, it comes back to bite you at some point. Everyone's worried.
This is the time where I believed so. No, City fans are not going to take this like lightly. Right? So I believe, because I've been on Twitter like lately. I've not done a lot of content like in the last 2-3 days. I've been on Twitter and I'm watching some clips and I'm enjoying my time in front of TV and I'm watching Twitter. Everyone wants Arsenal to fail. By the way, okay, not everyone. 90% of the football fans in the Premier League want Arsenal to fail. Let me give you an example. Forget big teams. Brentford fans want Arsenal to fail. Everton fans want Arsenal to fail. You know what I mean?
This happened to Liverpool 5 years ago.
Right? No, never.
Okay, hold on. Stop.
Please don't change history.
Stop.
Your own fan base.
Burnley fans want Arsenal to fail. Southampton fans want Arsenal to fail. Crystal Palace, of course, they're from London. right? West Ham fans want Arsenal to fail. Everyone wants Arsenal to fail. Like everyone wants Arsenal to fail. Like even teams that have nothing. Aston Villa fans want Arsenal to fail. Bro, you're from the Midlands. You got nothing to do with Arsenal. Newcastle fans want Arsenal to fail. You're from the north. You got nothing to do with Arsenal. Nothing. You got nothing to do with that. And I'm like, it's very strange, bro.
And even Mo, when that situation happens where everybody wants you to fail, this is where your mentality comes in.
Hold on. Let me just do this. Mo, you're right. I've noticed this for a while. I know that super chat was sent when you said that people play against Arsenal. Aziz, but you don't understand. In the States here, right? In the States here, do you think Man United fans I know that you build your own rivalry. Chelsea built the rivalry, right? Man City, you think a Man United fan, and there is a guy that called people out on Twitter the other day, and I was gonna quote tweet it, but I didn't quote tweet it, right? He said, anyone that wants City to win the league, you are not a real fan. No, they are a real fan. But these real fans grow up in the Middle East, in East Asia, in America. The rivals are Liverpool. The rivals are Arsenal. The rivals are Chelsea. These are the fans that used to sit on the coffee shop with, banter with them, banter about Mourinho versus Ferguson, Mourinho versus Wenger. That's the reality. People talk about the City rivalry. No United fan from outside Manchester thinks that Man City are the rivals. None. Because they didn't grow up like this. They didn't grow up like this.
10 years, the hatred slowly developed.
Like they didn't. By the way, I mean, if Man United become challenging,
if you spoke to a United fan in 2005, he would hate Leeds more than Man City.
Yeah, especially from outside Manchester. Yes. Like, because I remember
the only thing is, well, this is not just Arsenal specific, because people did the same exact thing to Liverpool as well when we were in title race with Manchester City. Bro, there were fucking like Burnley fans who wanted City to win the league to save football. Stop it. I will never forget that.
JJ, I think you are saying this because you are a Chelsea fan. But you know, I am right. You know that international fans, which, by the way, international fans makes 95% of the actual fans of any football club, or even more. You know that the majority of them, like Arsenal fans, they would hate, like, I'm going to tell you something. Chelsea fans, international fans, they don't care about QPR. They don't care about Fulham, even though they're from West London, right? They care about Arsenal more because that's the rival. That's Mourinho, Wenger, right? There is a lot of people. There's a lot of Arsenal fans that care more about Chelsea than Spurs, for example. But because Spurs came to the picture and challenged them, you guys know that this is true. You just don't want to admit it. It happened to Liverpool. I'm going to tell you who's going to be rival with everyone. If Man United become good again, if Man United guys become good again, I promise you, Barcelona fans would hate on Man United. Like, you should understand.
I feel like a part of it is because of our fans, and sometimes we are a bit over the top. But another part of it is that obviously the London rivalry, and two, I feel like this is where mentality. Look, I've grown up.
Yeah, I'm London rivalry ball. I'm telling you, our United fans from the United States. What London? Don't do the London thing. Don't fall into
No. I get you. No. I get you. What I'm saying is that I've grown up even in London with everyone hating Arsenal fans.
You grew up in London?
These are United fans. Yeah, I was born in London, bro.
I thought you were born in Morocco.
No, I was born in London. I was born and raised.
Can you not tell from the accent? It's very obvious.
Yeah, I don't understand. I've got the most London accent ever. I don't understand.
Can you not tell from the accent?
I've done streams with them for like a year and over a year. He still doesn't know it.
Accent is a British
in the UAE for 17 years. He went to UK for 2 years, came back speaking like a Brit.
Not like this.
No, bro.
Doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you go.
Yeah, I have a British accent. But anyway,
why is someone said that I'm so one-sided? What does that mean, one-sided? I'm only speak the truth.
What is that even? Go ahead, Sol.
No. I'm saying, like, I just feel like we have to take this, because I've grown up around everyone hating Arsenal. I actually agree with Mo. The only hatred I've seen, collective hatred for teams, is for Man United and for Arsenal.
Yeah. No, Man United
No, I mean this season. I'm saying
this season, Liverpool fans never hated Arsenal because they were never rivals. Liverpool fans wanted Arsenal to win the league when Chelsea hit top and when Man United hit top. They didn't care about it. I know that.
And even Man
The
United
ones in the early 2000s.
Yeah, always wanted
Early
Arsenal.
2000s, it was come on, you Gunners. Stop.
Yeah. Liverpool fans were like Arsenal to win the league.
Are you mad? Into souls, let me explain something to you. Into you know, if this was an Arsenal Man United title race, I'd be in an Arsenal shirt right now. Stop it.
No, you would because you're a Liverpool fan. You'd
Bro,
have to be.
No, bro.
Are you mad? No,
Liverpool
fuck
fans,
no.
yeah.
Even me, when Man United are good, I despise them because I have not despised them for years now because they've been shit. But now they're starting to creep up. You're seeing what they're doing. The guy's telling me they're United are going to finish second. They're going to challenge for the league and all this.
All United fans.
Yeah. So I'm saying let's just be clear that we need to take this hatred and we need to turn it into
the only team that has nobody to like them souls is Man United because they ruin people's childhood. Nobody likes Man United.
And because they're the worst fans in the world as well.
And because their fans are deluded.
Yeah. ما هو انت ما ينفعش your shit all season you win 3 games in a row وقوموا القيامة. انت you know you're laughing because you know what I'm saying is true. Bro, القيامة قامت على football YouTube after 3 games. You know this.
4 games.
Literal judgment day happened in football YouTube. Stop it right now.
No, it is. But listen, let's we need to have the mentality to be able to look past all of this hatred, and we need to win the league. That's it. And if we win the league, we're going to be unbearable, and then we'll probably be the most hated team in the league.
No, you're not successful.
And Hussam will regret.
You're not successful enough. You're not successful enough.
Yeah, to be the most
according to who?
It's not an insult, يا أخي. Relax.
Yeah, Habibi, it's just facts. You're not successful enough to
in
be
comparison to who? In comparison to who?
to Liverpool or Man United,
Liverpool,
for example.
Oh yeah, we're not. Yes, we're not.
You're not.
We're not as successful. No. We're not as successful as Man United and Liverpool, correct? But we are one of the. But we are one of the most successful clubs in England. Where they're
of course, you won certain league titles. Yes, of course you are.
Correct. And Europa and UEFA Winners' Cup.
What?
What do you mean? I didn't stutter. UEFA Winners' Cup it's a European trophy.
Oh, yeah.
And we've won 12 FA Cups as well.
Yeah. How many charity shields?
Why is this? I've never seen Mo go for Arsenal like this. I've never seen him do this. He's usually praising Arsenal. I'm used to.
What do you mean? By the way, what do you mean? I praise Arsenal when they play good football.
No,
I do when they play good football.
That's why I can't argue with you.
One of the guys said yesterday, "Oh Mo, you're simping to Arsenal." I'm like, was I simping to Liverpool last season when they won the league? And the problem is people cannot be honest. People cannot be honest.
Mo was doing the same exact thing last season. Like this season, he's like Eze is a wooden stick. Last season, he was like Nunes is a wooden stick. Adi.
There's one more thing. People that forgot I was praising City in 22-23 to the max in the second half of the season. Oh my word! In the second half of the season,
fan when I met him.
Oh my God! Because me and Hassan when we streamed in 23, second half of the season, I said that City is one of the best teams to ever watch play football. He's like the Barcelona team, and I'm like, I would say no. They're more effective. They're more entertaining. They're more direct, and all this stuff. People don't remember these things. You only remember the recent stuff.
For the people that are laughing about FA Cups in the comments, because I'm British. The FA Cup's actually a big competition where I live.
Very big.
So it's a historic competition.
I
can see it. I can see Mo's being sarcastic. I can see Mo's being sarcastic. You can't laugh at FA Cups. It's a big historic competition. It's one of the oldest competitions in English football, and you can't disrespect it. And it's actually classed as a major honor in England.
It is. It's fantastic.
So
I'm not saying anything, bro. I didn't say anything.
No, because you're being sarcastic. Because I know what you're trying to do. It's a big competition.
It is a big competition, yeah.
See, why is he doing?
Why are you laughing?
No, but I don't understand because I don't know why is he laughing at me speaking facts.
Would you take winning the FA Cup back to back and win one league title every 10 years? Or you win 3 league titles in 10 years?
I have to think about that question.
Think about it. You need time?
I need time because you've asked, so you're saying 10 FA Cups or 1 league title?
10 FA Cup, right? But win the league once every 10 years, or every 10 years you win 3 or 4 league titles, but you do win FA Cups.
Obviously 3 or 4 league titles. Well, how does that disprove that the FA Cup's a major competition? I don't understand what does that question prove? Obviously, the Prem is bigger than the FA Cup, but you can't laugh at FA Cups though. Hussam definitely can't laugh at FA Cups because his team haven't got as much as us.
طيب, what's your point? You can't laugh.
The problem is, I wanna come up with the best. Well, like I don't know who did it on the Football Terrace once, or Terry did it, and I think he did like 2019 or 2020 or something like this, way before. Like, and we need a point system. Europa League is worth this amount.
I did it before.
Champions League worth this amount. FA Cup worth this. By the way, you cannot do FA Cup and Carabao Cup because England is the only, because you're going to be compared to Real Madrid's, Atletico, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, AC Milan, Inter, Juventus. So you have to choose one cup. It's either Carabao Cup or FA Cup.
FA Cup.
Or
La. It's different. It's not like that. This is, in my opinion, the order of prestige of competitions. Champions League number one.
Prestige or quality.
Same thing. Don't
They're
use
very
words,
different.
Muhammad, don't do the mental gymnastics.
No, it's not mental gymnastics. No. Because do you know why he's doing this? Because the Europa League is prestige, but it's not a good quality competition now.
Okay, but here's where I disagree.
اسمع بس.
Okay, I think number one, numero uno, Champions League.
Done.
Numero dos, league title.
Wherever you are in the world, yes.
Okay. Numero tres, Europa League.
I agree.
Oh my god.
I agree طبعا 100%.
Number four,
in prestige, not in quality.
No. And Europa League means Europa League or Cup winners. Like Habibi, back in the days, the finals used to be Man United, Lazio's, like they used to be Real Madrid's. They used to be Europa League or Europa League. Or,
number four, FA Cup. Number five, Carabao Cup.
So your cup, yes.
And number six, Community Shield.
La, number six, now you have the UEFA Super Cup, Club World Cup stuff.
What?
One game of
a charity shield.
I thought we were talking about in England. Sorry, I thought we were talking about England.
No, charity. No, but that's
once you bring Champions League, you are compared to the rest of the world, Habibi.
Oh,
compared to the rest of the world. You're compared to the Bayerns, you're compared to the
Super Cup, and like, so I would say then you'd look at Super Cup, and then you would start to look at like
I don't think like
it used to be called
intercontinental
Club World Cup. Now it's called Intercontinental Cup.
It used to be yes. So you do that.
That one, and for me, like bottom of the list is the okay. I'll be honest with you, Souls. You mentioned it, but for me, I don't even count Community Shield. I don't.
It's not even part of it.
I don't even count it.
According to you guys, you mean, yeah?
No, there is one reason. Once the rule in the competition of number of subs, that means it's a charity. It's literally not real football. It's just,
and the other thing is Souls. I don't know if you're aware of this. I think you probably are aware of this, but for me, one of the main reasons why I discount Community Shields is because up until 12 years ago, if the game ended in a draw, they shared the shield.
Yeah, so you cannot count it, Souls. You cannot count.
I'm sorry, a trophy that was once shared by Spurs and Arsenal is not a trophy I'm taking seriously.
Also, anyway. Now we need to come up with a point system. I need someone to come up with this point system. Also, getting relegated is negative some points. Being second is some points. Third, some points. Fourth, some points. So we need to have a whole point system to judge who's more successful in the history of the sport.
Can I ask you guys a question just in relation to this point system? I'm assuming you guys both think the UCL was harder to win than the Premier League in English football.
Of course. It doesn't matter, yeah. It's not the point. Sometimes it's harder, it depends on a draw. But you're not gonna tell me that the league title is above the Champions League. That doesn't.
I'm not saying so. This is why I asked you: are you talking about prestigious competitions, or are you talking about the quality of competition?
I'm talking about. I don't care about quality.
No, you have to care about the quality. The quality,
whatever quality. I'm talking about because in your honors, what is bigger? Your league title or the Champions League? Definitely the Champions League.
Okay, can I tell you something?
I'm sorry, hold on. If I have
let me use Liverpool.
Hold on. Let me line. I'm gonna let you. Let me say one thing. If I have to beat Tottenham Hotspur in a Europa League final, and I have to beat Man City in FA Cup final, the FA Cup was harder to win. It was harder to win than the Europa
No,
League.
the FA Cup's not harder to win because the Europa League is a longer competition with a group stage and it has a lot of history as well. Here's the thing.
Well, right now it's crap because the UCL teams don't drop anymore, so it's a crap competition now.
Okay, let me tell you the thing about the UCL.
Aston Villa,
Look,
are the best team in the Europa League this season. They're the only good team in it. Unai Emery is going to win it clearly.
Let me tell you. Let's use last season as an example to prove why the Champions League is more difficult to win. You got knocked out of the Champions League based off one moment. Dembele in the first leg cost you the Champions League with literally like this. 1 or 2 moments and you get knocked out. Liverpool this season have won the first 5 games and now we're fighting for top 4. Arsenal could lose, in theory, the next 3 Premier League games and still be league champions. If you lose 3 games in the Champions League, you're knocked out. The difference for me in difficulty is the following. The Champions League has no margin for error whatsoever. There is no margin for error. One mistake and you're completely fucked. You could play, in theory, 118 perfect minutes out of 120 and still lose. You want the best example? Manchester City, Real Madrid. Rodrigo header. That right there. Mo, ask him right now. We did content with each other from them days. That game right there, he said it. Manchester City played better than Real Madrid overall, over 180 minutes. Probably 175 minutes when Man City were better. Real Madrid were better for maybe 5 minutes, that whole thing, and they won.
Yeah, Bayern Munich dismantled Real Madrid and lost in the semi-final 2 years ago.
So the margin
dismantled them.
But in a title race, Arsenal can lose to City home and away and still win it.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the truth.
I'm going to tell you something. So the Champions League, I know you're an Arsenal fan and that's why you have to like pick up the league and stuff. But والله العظيم I'm not. يا عم انت بطل ضحك يا عم.
No, but if I respond,
بطل ضحك يا عمي.
Okay, go on.
بطل ضحك. اسكت. You're making it like I'm bantering. I'm not bantering. But if you win the Champions League and inshallah, I don't think you understand how winning the Champions League feels. Like it's fucking weird.
He's taking the piss.
والله العظيم I am not. طب والله you guys make me laugh. والله العظيم I'm not making fun.
Yeah, but you're saying we don't know how it feels if we win it. Like no pun intended. Because we never won it.
Because yes. Yeah, but the reality is, wallahi, I'm not. I swear to God, on my father's grave, I'm not rage baiting, and I didn't mean it as banter. But because I saw my team win the league and I saw my team win the Champions League. Winning the Champions League, ask even Real Madrid fans, winning the Champions League just feels different. Right? Feels different. And I know that everyone values the Champions League more.
That's why this guy's smirking. That's why Hassam's smirking.
يا عمي تاريخ ليفربول تاريخ أصالة 6
Yeah, but how many league titles do you have in the last 20
20 جاي تلعب معي? I have 20 حبيبي.
In modern history, bro. Not before you were born.
Oh, wait,
anyway,
how many league titles you have?
No, but why are you switching back to me? You can't answer the question with a question.
How many league titles you have, Souls?
How many league titles you have?
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 In modern history, how many league titles you have?
0. Wait, are you counting 04? Or like how many years are we saying?
How many?
0.
He's stuttering now. He's put it in the corner and he's stuttering.
Are you counting after 2005?
You told Osam you have 2 league titles in 30 years, correct?
We have one. Okay.
How many league? You have 3.
No. But I'm saying from what year? From what year are you guys talking about?
You are the one who said modern history, right?
Yeah, but I have to specify what I mean by modern history.
Okay, what do you mean by modern history?
I'm talking about like last, I'd say 15 years.
You have none. Why are you bantering them?
That's why I asked you, can I count 04? Just give us one, Yam. Just give us one. Just give us one title at least.
You have 3 league titles. In modern era starts in 90s, early 90s. That's modern era in football.
Okay.
Because the Champions League was revamped. They named it the Champions League. The Premier League was actually named the Premier League. Modern football is 90s and up. It's not only about the Premier League. Actually, in Europe, actually, because this is where people started coming from South America and Latin America and play in Europe and Africa, and people started going around the world in that time.
And the other thing, the reason why an Arsenal fan cannot tell me in modern history is because 5 of your league titles was in the 1930s.
And what?
And the 6th one was in the 40s. And the 7th one was in the 50s.
Hold on.
Do not play with me. You know you will lose this. I'm a football historian.
Okay, fine. Just you're a historian. So tell me this history. Since you've been born, how many league titles have you won?
2.
The end of argument.
Anyway, when you say end of argument,
yeah, Habibi, he's seen 2 Champions Leagues.
You know that in modern history, Liverpool are more successful than Arsenal. You know that, right?
Yes, yeah, I agree. Obviously, because you won.
يعني انتوا لا historically ولا modern history. So why are you chatting shit? I don't get it.
Like because that doesn't mean.
So take the L, Habibi, and move on. It's okay.
I'm not gonna conform.
You know, if an Arsenal fan who witnessed the whole Premier League era, he's only seen 3 league titles. But I've seen 2 league titles and 2 Champions Leagues. Mo, would you rather have 3 league titles or 2 UCL, 2 Prem?
It depends if you prefer the Prem.
Do you want me to tell you something? I would rather have 1 Champions League over 3 league titles.
That's rubbish. That's just rubbish.
Wallahi, no.
Absolutely. No. Come on.
You don't know the feeling.
No, he's being sarcastic. He's being sarcastic now.
Wallahi, I'm not being sarcastic.
So in a point system, where would you put the Prem and the Champs?
I don't get the Prem. It's called league title.
No. Okay, league title. Where would you put a league title and a Champs in a
myself? Me? If you, you need to start from the bottom to go up.
No, you don't actually, because you're saying free. You're saying 3 league
okay,
titles.
Out of 100 percentage.
No, it's not that. He's saying 3 league titles are not worth as much as 1.
And then say not worth, are worth. I would rather take one Champions League and 3 league titles. That's not 2.
No, I'd rather take 3. I'd rather take 3 league titles by a country mile. That's not even a debate. You guys are putting too much.
Out of 10, I would give the Champions League a 10, and out of 10, I would give the league a 9.5, 9, like this.
So why are you guys bigging up the Champions League so much?
No, I don't. I wouldn't do that, Hassan. If you're in a point system, I would give the Champions League probably
1 to 1.5. I agree with AFC. One UCL was 1.5 of the league.
Did you fail math in school? It's like did you fail math in school? Did you know what you just said?
I realized what I just said. I realized. But hold on, listen.
No. What did you just say? Explain.
I said 1.
He just said it's 1 to 1.5.
Why do you want to repeat it? I said it. I am. It's live on YouTube.
So basically, out of 100, he would give the league title 66 and the Champions League 100. So basically 6.5 to 1 to 10.
No. Hold on, listen. But Mo, you don't actually believe that. No. But Mo, you don't actually believe that 1 Champs is
equal 2 or 3. Yeah, equal. Okay. Let me give you a point system, because it's maybe disingenuous to say 2 or 3, because now we're gonna go to Europa Leagues and cups and stuff like this, right? So this is disingenuous.
But Sinto, you need to have something at a 10 out of 10. What's the 10?
Champions League.
Hello. League.
League 7. Cups about 4 or 3. That's my belief. That's fair. 4 or 3. That's fair, right?
Europa.
So no. Hold on. So
no. Europa probably, in my opinion, a cup
4.
is a 2. Is a 2 or 3. Okay, a 2 or 3. What's the lowest thing? We have 4. Okay. All these intercontinental Club World Cup, blah blah blah, Club World Cup that we used to play, it's a 1 or 2. Okay, you can just say 1 or 2. Okay, your cup is 3. Europa League is 4.
Super Cup is 6. Abdi Has, are you smoking? Revive. Relax, Abdi Has. Relax.
The Super Cup is 1 game. It takes a 2 or something like the same as intercontinental. So Club World Cup, the new Club World Cup though, for me is equal to Europa League. No, it's equal to Europa League for me. The new system of a Club World Cup.
Why it's more like Carabao Cup?
I think it's equal Europa League.
يعني Leipzig, Dortmund.
يا حبيبي ما هو there was Inter, there was Real Madrid, there was Man City, there was Bayern Munich. It's not that anybody's fault. Like the Champions League, it's not your fault in the Champions League that you didn't face Real Madrid. It's not your fault. For me, Club World Cup, the new format, is equal Europa League 4.
I agree. I agree.
Your league title is 7. Champions League is 10.
So by that
Your
statement,
cup,
two
your cup
champions.
is 3. Your cup is 3. Your cup is 3, right? Your cup is 3. And then you have the Club World Cup is 4, which is Europa League. And then you got like the one game, the Intercontinental Super Cup.
No. Hold on. No, Hussam.
Say that again.
Hold on. So
we're much
طبعا
better
Liverpool.
much bigger than
I'm so consistent. We have a treble. By the way, we have to count if you win a treble, that's more if you win a domestic treble, because the point system is hard, guys. The reason why the point system is hard, because I cannot count one Champions League in a season like if someone wins, like Liverpool fucking won the Champions League and the league in the same season twice.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Man United winning a treble eclipses that. Like that Champions League in a treble eclipses a Champions League in a double.
But مثلا, I'll give you an example. Point system again. 1984, Liverpool won League, Cup, Champions League, all in same
That's
year.
better than Champions League and league by itself. But the treble with the FA Cup is better. You see the point system how it
So like the one would be 8, the other would be 9.
similar
but even if you forget the point, Mo, you said 7 for the league and 10 for the champs. So in that theory, then 2 leagues is worth more than 1 champs.
Maybe,
in the
yeah,
point
maybe,
system.
yeah, yes, yeah, probably. In my head now, it makes sense. So the league, so exactly the league, the Champions League is equal 1.5 of the.
Which is what I said. Which is what I said at the start. I said 1 champs is 1.5
but
Prems.
I know, you know why I laughed, because you didn't mean it like this.
Because at the beginning you argued it, and then
you argued it, and you didn't like it. And then,
Habibi, did you fail math?
No. I didn't fail math. We can do some calculations after, and I'll let you know.
So we can do the calculations now. Chelsea won 2 Champions Leagues. So they got 20.
I'm not going to be pressured. We're top of the league. We're the best. We're one of the best teams in the world.
Until you know, by the way, even if I use even if I use your logic more, until you know, Arsenal will be bigger than Chelsea anyway.
I don't know. I didn't do the math, so I don't know.
But it's very quick math. Quick math, yeah. 14 league titles. What's 14 times 7?
98. 98.
طيب, what's 6 times 7?
42.
42.
Already, Arsenal are so much bigger than Chelsea. Until you know, okay.
But there is Europa League, 2 Europa Leagues. That's an 8.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But Arsenal also won one that is similar to another 4.
2 Champions Leagues is 20. انت عارف, if you put all Chelsea's trophies together, you will not get 98. Just so you know.
Really? Only the league titles you won't get 98.
Okay, استنى شوي. You want بدك تلعب اللعبة هاي? Let's go.
Yeah,
I will go. I will prove right now that Chelsea are smaller than Arsenal. Yeah, watch this.
I don't even have to
Chelsea
say
on
anything here. I can just stay on mute here. This is amazing.
Yeah, you don't. It's very easy. Okay, so I'm gonna use your point system now. 2 Champions Leagues, that's 20. Hello. 6 league titles is come. 6 times 7 is come more.
42.
Okay, now we're at 62. Okay. 2 Europa Leagues is 8. حكينا صح? 7.
Yeah. The Europa League is 4.
حلو. 8 FA Cup.
4, yes.
70 plus 16 is 86.
FA Cup is 3, we said, right?
Yeah, 2 حكينا 2. 5 league cups, that's 5 times 2 is 10.
1 Club World Cup is 4 again. Count
Okay.
4.
We're still not at 90 انت مستوعب? We're still not at 90.
They won the other Club World Cup that is like a 2 because it's 2 games basically.
طيب, okay, and then you have the 4 club. We're still not.
And
at
then
90.
and then they have.
What about Chelsea versus City?
Also City will win. 10.
Also, the City won a treble.
Yes. Also 10. Even if I ignore the treble, 10 times 7 is 70, and the Champions League it's 80. And do you know Chelsea's problem, صح? Only 6 league titles. You know this.
And City, but you said 10 times 7, yeah. So City got 70 in league titles.
Can I ask you one more thing? There is one thing that you guys have to count as well. How many seasons you played in the second division? That, by the way, for me, I don't know. How many times Arsenal played in the second division? How many seasons? I don't know how many seasons. How many seasons they played in second division? Since
I don't think Arsenal or Everton played in second division ever.
Yeah.
So Chelsea, how many seasons Chelsea spent in the second division?
Let's ask Google. How many seasons?
But I think Hussam, you would never played in second division, right? Like I think most
Liverpool did. Liverpool. I know
We
that
did.
Liverpool did.
And
Because
Man United
Everton,
did as well.
Everton keep fucking telling them we've never been in the second division or 3 times.
Chelsea Football Club has spent a total of 19 seasons in English
What?
second tier.
No, are you
19.
serious? 19.
يا عمي ها.
One.
Here.
No, one. I believe you. I believe you. 1-9.
يا عمي ها. Look with your eyes.
That counts. 19 season, bro. 19.
Let's just check for the sake of argument. Oh,
That's 11. 11. So 11. So who said
Yeah, but that was
never?
probably in the that was probably in the beginning.
Who said
Liverpool,
never?
11 also.
Yeah.
Liverpool is also 11. Manchester United 22. يا أولاد الوست. يا أولاد
22.
الوست.
22 seasons in second division is crazy.
But why? But why does that matter for the points, though, Mo?
26 Manchester City.
How it doesn't matter. If you go to the second division, it's a stain. Are you mad, souls? It's a stain. It's a negative.
Right.
Big clubs don't go to second division. Are you mad? No. No, seriously, guys. We know. everyone in the chat knows.
You know what? It was funny. Every team AI gave us clear answers. Tottenham.
Except
AI was like, I don't even know.
What is the
I
point
don't
of
know.
Spurs? Let me try with Aston Villa, yeah? Does AI give you an
Even-
answer? Even
Oh
Aston
my
Villa.
God. AI was like, you know what? I don't know.
So wait
anything
a minute.
about
When
those.
Everton say they've never been relegated, what the fuck? 23 top flight seasons. So they had 15 in second division. Oh, okay, fair.
So how come they say that they never got relegated, Everton?
Here, Wikipedia. The club have competed in top division for a record 123 seasons, having missed out only top four top flight seasons.
So why don't you ask AI, Hussam, have Everton ever been relegated?
I think they mean modern
History.
Post-
Yeah.
Because even they got relegated in the 50s. So that's not in the 20s and the 30s. So what is this?
طب استنى شوي.
I can have it. I can see it in front of me.
Here you go. Club with the second longest continuous presence in English top tier football, third all time.
Oh, okay.
So they only missed
Fair.
out twice.
Fair.
Second longest continuous presence. So who the fuck is first then?
I think it's Arsenal. I think he is Arsenal.
I don't know.
Could be Arsenal. Could be
All
Arsenal.
you need to know is we won the double before Man United and before Liverpool. We are very historic. Actually, we won the double 20 years before Man United won the double. Check on Arsenal first won the double. We also have the longest running team to ever, like we're the longest running club in top flight football.
Can you name these players?
Don't ask me questions. I know Ross Barkley. I know Lukaku. I know I pick him up. Leighton Baines, Gareth Barry. Bro, are you questioning my ball knowledge? Are you
Lukaku.
Lukaku and all of them?
Who's this guy? Don't dodge the question. Who's the ginger?
Let me see.
Who's the ginger?
Oxen Billah, I forgot his name.
Okay, start from here. Left.
Ross Barkley. I forgot his name, but I know. But he's the
Howard.
Yeah, Howard.
The captain.
Yeah, I know.
Start with a J. Start with a J.
I know. Jagielka. I know.
Yeah.
I know him. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I mean, كل شوية I forgot his name, but I know him.
I know him by face. I watched.
I know him by face. Wallah, he played in the Premier League, of course.
Wait, why are you questioning me? You tell me who these players are.
Lukaku, Gareth Barry.
No. Who are these two? Who are these two
This
next
guy
to Jagielka?
This guy is Stephen Naismith. This is Seamus Coleman.
Stephen Naismith.
Yes. This is R.I.P. Christian Atsu.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Rest in peace, man. Yeah, and who are these two?
This guy is James MacArthur.
He looked on Google. This guy is such
والله
a
العظيم I did not Google it. أقسم بالله I did not Google it.
Okay, fine. That's fine.
James MacArthur. Number 30, I know by face.
You don't know me, but see?
I know him by face. What the fuck was his
خلاص,
name again?
let's do the super chats يا حسام because we haven't done all of them and then we're gonna move on. I don't see a difference between Doku and Madueke.
Do you know like Mo's reaction when he started leaning back and got mad was at this?
Well, no, I
Kika.
think in terms of end product, I agree. They both lack end product. No,
But
I don't know.
Mo, why do you look at me like you want to...
Would you take Doku over Madueke today?
Yes, because I think Doku's better at dribbling. He's a better creator. Yes, I do. But I think they both lack end product. So I see the similarities, but I think Doku's better.
Okay. I think Doku's much better. Semenyo alone is scarier than whole Arsenal attack.
No, he's not.
Fair.
He's not better than Saka. He's not better than Saka. Carry on.
He's not better than Saka.
About this season, yeah.
Teams are scared of Arsenal, but just their teams aren't scared of Arsenal, just their corners. That's actually not the case. If teams are not scared of Arsenal, why do teams sit back? Give Arsenal Bruno. Who's Bruno? Bruno Fernandes. Nah, bro. Nah. Not Bruno. Not Bruno. Pick up 20. Why can't we just give Brentford? I thought Brentford were magnificent 20.
But
Yeah,
20, why do you
son.
paste the same exact super chat every single time Arsenal drop points? Why don't we just give Aston Villa credit? Why don't we just give Liverpool credit? Why don't we just give Nottingham Forest credit? You've just repeated the super chat 100 fucking times. You know, 20, sometimes I wish I could just like I want you like it just I don't even want to say what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something crazy. Let me just be quiet.
Can you read the rest then, since you interrupted me?
Now you read it.
They are a very good side, and that was our toughest fixture left outside of City away. Not a bad result at all. Fair enough. If you think so, fair enough. Fair enough. I would play
Kai Havertz over Martin.
over Martin Odegaard and Eze.
No, you know, there's two letters. The first one is the initial and the second one is the last name. You know this, صح?
خلاص from now on خلاص I'm gonna tell you read the rest of the super chat.
I'd play over Mo. يعني يعني بالله.
I am trying to figure out the name.
KH, who the fuck is H? I love Mo's point system. I'll actually do it. We have to do it one day in the summer, inshallah. Man United fans are gonna be so mad. Wallah.
No, but you have to include the treble. You know what?
طب how many trebles Man United won?
No, but that's not point. Treble means everything you win in that season multiplied by 1.2.
اوكي يا عمري انا انت بدك تصاب شغله انا have 6 Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
60 بعدني بقول بسم الله 60 طوالي. انت مستوعب؟
Yeah, still we have to count the FA Cup.
No one likes the champions in football. The best want to keep the trophy to themselves. Others don't want to be left in the mud. It's gatekeeping. Fair. Man United don't want Arsenal to win it. They don't care if City won it. They just won it before. It's all right. It's all right. It's not the... I get your point, Ariz, actually. I get your point. They're like, yeah, if Arsenal win it, that means Man United haven't won it, but Arsenal, Liverpool, and City won it. As of now, it's only 2 teams that have won it. Oh my God. If Arsenal win the league title, that means since Man United won league title, everyone, Chelsea won, Liverpool won, City won, and Arsenal won. Oh my word. I get it now, Ariz. You're spot on. Man United fans definitely want to be in the mud with Arsenal. You guys know 28 Days Later is based on Man United fans. I want to watch that Leicester as well. Oh, I want to watch that movie actually. I haven't yet. I haven't. Have you?
I'm really not a big movies guy, Mo.
Really? A big movies guy. Since you guys are talking about point system, how much will winning the Champions League be? Which is just asking as a Spurs fan so I can get hype.
The championship is actually not the championship is not actually not easy to win, you know.
Yeah, it's a nice little trophy.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. If you win the championship, we deduct 1 to 2 points because you actually played in that second division.
He's trolling. He's
I
trolling.
think
I
Spurs
actually-
might be the
He's
only-
I know,
trolling,
you know
he's
what? You know
trolling,
what? I'm
he's
gonna tell you
trolling.
something. Actually, in the point system, it's minus half a point every season you played in the second division. By the way,
Oh yeah, but that's just
That's
putting Man United.
fair.
Yeah, but
That's
Man
fair.
United.
To be
No,
honest
but
with
Man United. No, but Man United played
Ah.
22 times in the second division.
that's
so.
you being
Oh,
away
عادي.
from the top division every time you
نجلد
played in the
أمهم.
second division.
minus 11 motherfucker.
Minus 11, 100%.
اجلدهم يا عمي.
Seriously, SE said you have to include 3 points and 4 peats in the. We will 3 peats. No. I won't include if you retain the title. No, because
Why? No,
are-
you need to include that.
No,
it's
no,
difficult
because
to
you
do.
are getting the point anyway. You are getting the 7 points.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
winning the title in the same year you win a cup or you win a Champions League is hard. The new season is a new season. I'm not gonna do the retaining thing. You know. Mo, if I take Inter 3 Champions League and replace with 5 leagues, you accept the deal, right? 30 versus 35 points. No, I won't, because I want to win it all. I won't take it. Like, why would I? It's not about that. It's not about it. Khalas, take 10 of my league titles and give me like 6, 7 more Champions League. So I'll have.
You are welcome, Malik. And like I told you, you're the only Jordanian out of 10 million Jordanians to support fucking Spurs. It's the biggest mistake of your life. Come on loan for a year, Habibi.
Malik, don't ever in your life transfer to any other football team apart from the team you support, even if you're
More
bad.
if I take. Oh, I recognize by face. Yeah, that's a new name for players. I recognize him by face.
Bro, you couldn't even know Tim Howard, bro.
Yeah, I know Tim Howard, bro. I was watching Tim Howard before you. Anyway, go on.
No, you were not. Okay, name another
Here we go. Don't
name another
ask
club
me
Tim Howard
questions.
played for.
When
Name
did
another
you,
club in the Premier League
when
Tim Howard
did you
played for.
become the football quiz guy? When did you become that?
Okay, name another club Tim Howard played for in the Premier League. Go on. Name another club. Go on. Don't look at the chat. You're waiting for the chat to give you an answer.
No,
Don't
hold on.
Google it either. Why are you looking at the chat?
I'm not.
Name
looking at the
another
chat.
Premier League club Tim Howard played for.
I'm telling you now. Hold on.
No, you're Googling it. Wallah, you're looking down at your phone. Man United.
Everton and Man United.
Yeah,
Everton and Man United.
Yalla, let's go. Guys, I don't know if we're redirecting to someone.
I'm gonna send you guys to Sarcasm City TV. Go tell them Sam and Mo raid in his chat. Big up to you guys. Copy paste this in his chat. Love you all. And yeah, Martinelli scored a lot of goals in the Champions League. Peace out.